Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hustlers, makers, and content creators, welcome to another Sunday mobile live stream. Well, for mobile creators, mobile YouTubers, today we're going to talk about mobile YouTubing. We're going to talk about phones. We're going to talk about mobile apps. We're going to talk about all the things you can do with the phone to be creative with it. And of course, we're going to answer your YouTuber questions. My name is Dee. And if you do have a question, head down to the description or look at the pinned comment in the chat right now. It is going to open up a form, drop your question in there, ask you a few questions in there, get a link to your YouTube channel. It is first come, first serve, and it's already filling up quickly because I pinned it on the chat today. So get in there right now and ask your question if you want to guarantee that I do answer your question. Before we get started, I want to say today's stream is brought to you by TubeBuddy, the #1 browser and plugin for YouTubers. You got to have this. This is a tool that YouTubers need. Link down below to that as well. And today's stream is also brought to you by StreamYard. That is what I'm streaming with today. This works on your desktop computer. This works on your Android. It works on your iPhone. It works on your tablet. It is browser-based. So if you're trying to figure out how you can get started live streaming and you want the easiest way possible, StreamYard is the way to do that. Links down below to StreamYard as well. Before we get into the questions, because they're actually piling up really fast. This is the first time that I've pinned the questionnaire up here in the chat, and it's flying. It's getting full really fast. So I'm going to jump to the chat, see what's going on down here. I see Farmstead Smith is in the house. How you doing? James Pruitt, how you doing, sir? Fully involved in media group. Sweeney Dunstan made it in. And just so you guys know, we were waiting on Gina to come in with her coffee. I'm drinking coffee too, Gina. I'm glad you can make it with your cup of joe. Doug Hewson chiming in all the way from Australia. Urban Explorer probably tuning in from his van. Josephine, nice to see you in here. The fat guy, I haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing, Nardfield? Oh, the gang's all here. Look at that. Hope everybody is doing well. Where are you guys watching from? Christina, nice to see you in here as well. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Chime in. Let me know where you're at in the world. I'm in Mexico. I've been in Mexico for 7 months. Can you believe that? I just want to go home, people. Put on the damn mask. Do what you got to do, please. I just want to go home. 7 months I've been in Mexico. Farmstead Smith chiming in from Oregon, Connecticut. Look at that. Uganda. Hey, I don't think I've had anybody in here from Uganda before, so hope you were doing well in Uganda. Nice to see you in here. Christine is probably chiming in from a tiny house in Louisiana. Kentucky, Chris Sears, man, I have family in Kentucky. I should probably talk to them. I haven't talked to them in quite some time. Timer Bernard, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. 7 months and still no tan. I've been inside. My girlfriend and I, we have been inside almost all of 7 months. Here's the thing. We go out and we need food. You know, we've been out here and there, but the hospitals here are not doing so well. Like, I don't want to get sick here. Like if it's not that we're living in fear. I'm living in fear, not of the virus, but I'm living in fear of the actual hospitals. Bad deal here. So we just want to get home. Put on your masks, please. Oh, don't. I love it. It's warm there. It's actually, so we're in Baja, northern Baja, just 2 hours from San Diego. So whatever you're feeling in San Diego, it's what it is here right now. It's kind of chilly. Like I can put on a jacket, windows open, feels pretty good. Sammy, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Stay safe. Yeah, man, we're trying. We're trying to stay safe. Tommy says, same here, D. My energy levels are tanking. Are you feeling it health-wise at all? I'll tell you what. Yes, Christina, thank you. Thank you, absolutely, mask up. And I didn't know we had an emoji for that. That's fantastic. Tommy, I'll tell you what, man. Energy levels, yeah, a little bit. Like it's definitely, it's weighing on everybody. I think everybody who's been inside doing what they need to do, you're doing all this stuff and now you're still seeing these numbers going up because so many people are not doing the things that they need to do. So yeah, man, I think it's weighing on everybody. Dude, all we can do is do our part and, blinders on, power forward. But I will say this, use this time inside, use this time isolated from others to be productive. Work on that project that you've been putting off. Work on those things. You've got that new product that you want to put together, put it together. You want to start that second YouTube channel, start that second YouTube channel. You want to learn how to make better thumbnails. You want to learn how to be a better editor. Right now is a great time to practice doing that. So get on it. Corruption Czar, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. So I think I just got a super chat. Get D home with some funk. Here we go. First funk of the night. I'm just going to randomly pick one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's some $5 funk for you. Oh, we've got a problem. We've got a problem. I'm working on it. The funk was so much it knocked my camera out. I think you guys can still hear me. You can hear me though. We still got audio. Camera's up. Well, I believe we still have audio, correct? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I need to, I guess I've been having a problem with my adapter. Derailed. All right, yeah, the $5 funk knocked my camera out. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to just pause my audio for a moment. I need to just restart something here on my end, and then I'm gonna come right back in. So don't go anywhere because we're gonna jump into the questions as soon as I come back. Well, let's see. Adding it in, we should be good to go. All right, camera should be coming on. I've got it on my end. Yeah, so here's the thing. So where's it at? I picked up one of these, and a lot of you have probably seen these things floating around. It's like a $20 capture card because where I'm at in Mexico, I could not get, I was trying to get the Elgato Cam Link 4K sent down here. Andrew dropped another, I'm afraid to drop another $5 funk because I don't know what's going to happen. I might knock out the audio and the video. So, you know, I picked up some, the $20 capture cards. They've been working, or it's been working great. But the past 2 live streams that I've done, 3 live streams actually, it's starting to have some problems. So I do have a backup. But the good news is I did order an ATEM Mini, and that's going to be coming in. I'm going to have that in about a week. So I'm going to get rid of these altogether and change things up. So, all right, we're going to drop another funk. Here we go. What do we got? What do you got here? I'm just randomly hitting it.
Super chat.
Oh, that's another good $5 funk. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much, man. Oh, we got another one, Sammy. I'm going to hit that one in just a second. So somebody was asking about the camera here. So I'm using the Sony ZV-1. The camera itself is great. This is a fantastic purchase. If you're thinking about getting a live stream camera, if you're thinking about getting a live stream / vlog camera, this is fantastic. And I believe a lot of places are selling these right now, about $100 off. Fantastic camera that you can use for live streaming. The problem is entirely in the capture card here, and it's $20. This thing is $20. Like, you know what I mean? It works until it doesn't, and then you have to get another one. So far so good. All right, Sammy, this one's for you, buddy.
Super chat.
Oh man, are you kidding me? What is going on? You're all right, you guys got to stop with the... Oh, what is going on? The super chats are knocking the construction cronies, right? It works until it doesn't. That's how it is. All right, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. All right, so I'm going to unplug this and come right back. And the ATEM Mini is coming in about a week. So I'm going to try this again here. This is what the funk does. If you're not ready for the funk, it will knock your camera out, guaranteed. The funk does not play. It will knock your camera out. All right, let me pull this out. Put this back in. And we're going to try it again. All right, we should be... Man, I apologize for this. At least we still have the audio. So if this continues to happen, what I'm going to do, because this is my backup, what I'm going to do if this continues to happen, and it actually could be an adapter as well. So I have the USB going into like a little adapter that comes in USB-C into this laptop. So it could be that as well. But I'll try swapping this out if it keeps happening. I do apologize. But hey, the funk will do that to you. Jolly, how you doing, man? Okay, I saw a question come in here in another super chat. I'm afraid to hit the super chat button. The funk is the best. It's the funky music. Hey, Scully's House of Thrillers. How you doing, sir? Nice to see you. G. Michael Jr., how you doing? It happened before you hit the funk. Well, it protected itself. It was like, oh, here comes the funk. It assumed the position because it knew the funk was coming. It couldn't handle it. All right. So, question here, another $5 super chat, and I'm afraid to hit it, but I gotta hit. I gotta do it.
Super chat.
All right, we've still got the camera. All right, so Sing Justice dropping a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Says, I downloaded TubeBuddy. Why is it asking permission to delete my videos? I hesitated to set up the account. I don't want my videos deleted. Okay, so here's the deal with that, and this is a very common question. Anytime you use a service or an app where you can change your videos, right? So let's say you want to change your description. Let's say you want to change your title. Let's say you want to change your thumbnails, right? You're making changes to the actual YouTube video itself. You have to give them permission in order to be able to make those changes. Google makes them use that specific wording, right? This is Google's doing. This does not mean that TubeBuddy is actually going to delete your videos. That's never happened. TubeBuddy is YouTube certified. That means they've worked closely with YouTube. YouTube has verified the product. But they have to put this disclaimer on there because you need permissions to be able to edit and even delete your own videos. TubeBuddy's not going to delete anything. It's never happened in the history of TubeBuddy, and it's never, ever going to happen. Google just makes them put that wording on there because you have to have access to edit your videos. So that's why you're getting that. All right, let's see if I missed anything coming down. I hope that answers your question. And by the way, I use TubeBuddy. I've got it on, I'll show you right here. Just, I mean, I would, if there were an app that I was afraid of. Let me get this in focus here. There it is, right there. I would not put that on my phone and risk a channel with 120,000 subscribers, plus all of the income that I get from the channel, plus all the opportunities. I wouldn't put that on my phone if I had any question about that whatsoever. So it's legit. Oh man, thank you for the clarification. Yep. Yeah, man, they're absolutely solid. They're certified by YouTube. You know, YouTube works with them, gives them access to their API. It's solid. October Scorpio, how you doing? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. These questions are piling up, and they're piling up really fast. So I'm going to jump right into these, and these are some great questions. And I hope when I'm not looking at the screen here, I hope the camera doesn't go out. So I'm going to try to keep my eye on it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do two things. I'm going to play this on my phone, so I can make sure that I need to make sure that my video doesn't go out while I'm not looking at the screen. So give me just a moment. Let me get that set up. I will set this right here on the screen. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. We'll put it right there. That should work. Okay, I'm moving over to the first question here. First question comes from Jeff Eatley. And by the way, these questions are piling up fast. So if you do have a question, look at the pinned comment or head down to the description. And by the way, I've got tons of goodies down in the description. Links out to my top videos in terms of what people are asking for. Links out to TubeBuddy, links out to StreamYard, links out to videos and services that you can build channel banners with. All sorts of links down in the description. How to build a thumbnail, that sort of thing. Jeff Eatley asked a great question. He says, the big question is, should you go with a YouTube channel membership or go with Patreon? Great question for those of you who are going to get channel memberships. He says, which one do you think is easier to establish? Okay, this is great. Great question. So here's some things to consider. If you have access to channel memberships, first of all, congratulations. For those of you who don't have it, you will eventually have it. And this is something that you're going to have to think about when you do. YouTube channel ships are really easy. They allow you to add multiple tiers, right? You can set that up whatever price point you want. You can offer whatever perks that you want to your members. And it's easy because people are already on YouTube. They don't have to leave the platform, right? It shows up underneath your channel. If it's available in your country, it just says join. They're already on your channel. They can join and become part of your membership. Your membership community. That's great. It's super easy. So in terms of ease, that's the best one, but it comes with a risk. Here's the risk. If you are in violation of YouTube's terms of service and they suspend your channel for 90 days or whatever, you can lose monetization during that time. And that includes your channel members, right? So if you get in trouble with YouTube for something that might not even be accurate, and then you have to fight to prove your innocence, they'll wipe out your channel membership. So for that, for reducing risk, it makes sense to open up a Patreon, right? Because if you put everything you have financially in the YouTube basket and anything at all happens to your channel, you lose it all. So now I opened up my channel membership because I was about ready to open up a Patreon. I was this close. I'm like, okay, if YouTube doesn't give this to me within X amount of time, I'm going to go ahead and open up Patreon. I opened it up. Channel membership, it's going well, but I do understand the risk. I've considered also opening up a Patreon, doing something completely different over there. I don't know. I'm still thinking it through just to kind of, weigh out the risk on that one. So if something does happen to my channel, for example, I've had a false copyright claim filed against my channel recently. That's not going to cause me to lose memberships, but if a bunch of false copyright strikes came in, that could. YouTube AI has falsely flagged my videos for being, they've age restricted some of my videos falsely recently. Mistakes happen with YouTube. So weigh that out. Think about where your risk is if you put all of your eggs into the YouTube basket. So something to think about. I have a Patreon account, but it's not open. I don't know if I will, but I'm thinking, what could I do over there that's different than I'm doing with my channel memberships? So, I'm shaking it around up in the old noggin. All right, it looks like I still have a video feed, so that's good. Let me try to move this. Hold on here. All right, I think we're good here. A fully involved media group says, I had a video age restricted, but I got rectified quickly. Yeah, I'm trying to get mine rectified. I appealed it, but they're like, oh, we looked at it and it's valid. It's a tutorial. One of them they fixed, but the other one's, it's a tutorial. It's a video tutorial. It's YouTube. What are you going to do? All right, next question. And by the way, Jeff, that was a fantastic question. Hate Lab asks the next question. Where do you go to get motivation to create videos? Another great question. I need to start pumping out some good quality, especially since it's holiday season and I just can't find the motivation to get topics anywhere. Please help me. All right, so I looked at your channel before I started the live stream because that's a great question. And here's what I've got to say for you. You are uploading multiple times throughout the day. And what's happened is you've burned yourself out. You've completely burned yourself out and you're losing motivation because you're uploading so much and you're not getting the traction that you think you should be getting based on the upload speeds. Here's what I would do. If I'm looking right here, and I'm just going to run down the numbers, uploaded 6 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 10 hours ago, 10 hours ago, 13 hours ago, 13 hours ago, 13 hours ago. You uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You uploaded 12 videos in a single day. You're burning yourself out. Slow it down, man. Upload. If you want to upload daily, that's cool. Upload one video, right? You just uploaded in one day half of a month's worth of content. So by uploading so much, you've burned yourself out. Upload once a day. Also, you're giving your viewers, you might be giving your viewers fatigue, right? Like, I don't care who you are. I'm only watching so many of your videos. I might watch, one, I might even watch two if they're really good and I'm interested in it, but 10 videos plus a day, man, it's too much. Upload once a day. If you're just itching, you upload two, but you're uploading way too much. Slow it down, pace yourself, don't burn yourself out, then you won't have to worry about motivation. Slow it down. All right, next question. And when I looked at your channel, I was like, whoa, on the grind. Next question comes from Pixelpia. It says, to be able to put up a new video, if the latest video you publish doesn't get traction, is it a good idea to have a few videos ready to publish if needed? how far ahead and how many videos do you prepare ahead of time for those situations? If I upload a video and it's not doing well, right? I upload a video and it tanks, and that happens to everybody, right? You put so much work into a video and you think, surely, right? Like this thumbnail's on point. The video, this is the best that I've done. This is the best edit that I've done. Maybe you used TubeBuddy and all the scores said go, this is a great topic for your channel, and you upload it and it just, for whatever reason, it doesn't hit. It happens to almost everybody, right? If you're a huge channel with millions of subscribers, it doesn't necessarily happen because you've got an enormous fan base. But for those of us in the trenches, us mere mortals, that happens to everybody. So here's what I recommend. Get a few videos and put them aside. 2 videos, 3 videos. But don't use those to upload immediately if your video tanks, right? If your video tanks right out of the gate, in about 2 hours, you're going to start getting data. You're going to get your click-through rate data. Look at that. Where's the thumbnail at? Maybe you just need to start working on your thumbnail. So instead of just saying, oh, this is terrible, I'm going to just upload another video. Start playing with your thumbnail, and it's going to give you real-time CTR to where you can see how people are responding to that particular thumbnail. I do that all the time. Sometimes if you look at my thumbnail when I first upload it, and if you keep an eye on it throughout the course of the next several days, you might say, he's changing colors, or he's changed the text, or he's changed the thumbnail entirely. It's because it's not doing as well as I thought it was going to do. And sometimes just a change of the thumbnail, and sometimes even changing the title a little bit, can make a huge difference. So I wouldn't use a replacement video just because one video tanked. I would spend a couple of days trying to revive that video to see if you can. And then after a couple, after 48 hours or so, just then upload the next one. But I wouldn't try to, make up for a bad video. And you don't know, because now you're making more utility type content, more tutorial based content. Here in my channel is this way too. Out of the gate, right? Utility type channels. And by that, I mean, you're doing, things that people are searching for, how to do this, how to do that, do it yourself projects. Sometimes you can make those and you'll get a lot of browse traffic and it will, do really well out of the gate. But for a lot of us, we get a lot of search traffic on how-to type videos, utility type channels. So you're making tutorials right now. So don't be surprised if a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months from now, a lot of videos that were slow when you first uploaded them, they might get a huge push down the road as the traffic source changes, right? Once YouTube says, okay, we have enough data on this video, people are searching for this topic, and then they start trying to match an audience with the video, and so on and so forth. So those videos that are tanking now might get huge lifts later on. Now, if you have 2 or 3 videos in the can, that's fantastic, because what if you get sick? What if you want to go on vacation? What if your internet goes out because of a hurricane or a tornado? There's a million reasons why you can't upload. But if you have a few videos already set aside, then it doesn't bother you so much, right? So make as many as you want, but 2 or 3. I like to keep a couple of them just in case something happens and I can't upload. Next question, San Francisco Shock. This kind of isn't a YouTube related question, but I'm more concerned about where I can go or how I can go about creating a Twitter or Instagram header on my own without having to go through Fiverr or hiring somebody. Great question. Keep up the great work and those good StreamYard layouts, D. Hey, thank you so much. I'm glad you'll enjoy the StreamYard layouts. By the way, I got a link to those if you're using StreamYards and you want overlays and backgrounds and stuff like that were really eye-catching. I've got a link to those down in the description as well. So the best free resource would be Canva. Canva has an app. They also have canva.com, which is a browser-based system. That's the best free way to build those. And you can actually go there, and that's Canva, C-A-N-V-A. And you can search, Facebook header, YouTube header, that sort of thing. I also have a link down in my description for a paid service called Placeit, placeit.net. And they, in my opinion, they have better looking pre-made graphics than Canva does. Now, the way both of these systems work is graphic designers have already made these. They've made them, they look good, and you're allowed to customize them. You can change the text, you can change colors, you can even swap out the backgrounds if you want. You can add your own picture, and then you can download it and you can use it. So Placeit is paid, Canva is free. Placeits look better, but whatever your budget is, go and work with that. But free is good, right? If you're working with free, head over to Canva. Next question. Make sure I still have my camera source here. Place it. Yep. All right, here. Gina says Canva is great. Thank you, Doug. Streamertemplates.com. Absolutely. Absolutely. A light motion. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It wouldn't be a live stream if if we didn't get a shameless plug to a light motion. You guys know the app, Android, iPhone, iPad, motion graphics in your pocket. That is a light motion. This is the official account for them. This is Hey Do. We officially got the tick. Thank you for helps on that. Hey, man, Doug, congratulations on the tick. Happy to see that, man. Congratulations. Shameless plug. It never ends, man. You can always come here for a shameless plug. All right. Next question. Davis Universe, who says, I don't know why people don't subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I had a look at your channel before I went live as well. Here's the problem with your channel. You don't understand why people are not subscribing to your channel. You have one video. You've uploaded one video to your channel, and you uploaded that one video 5 days ago, and it's 31 seconds long. A message for the First Lady, Melania Trump. Man, you know what? Go upload 50 videos. Go upload 75 videos. Go upload 100 videos, and then come back and we'll have this conversation. YouTube is not a fast game for 99.999% of the people who create a channel. I'm curious. Everybody in the chat right now. Doug goes, I came for the plugs. I stayed for the community. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm curious to everyone in the chat right now, and a light motion can chime in on this too, because I know he's built two very successful YouTube channels. How long did it take you to start building up that channel momentum where you started getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers? Did it take months? How many videos did it take? Was it 50 videos? Was it 10? Was it 100 videos? How long did it take you to really start to say, okay, this channel is really starting to lift off? I know for my own channel, I started out and it was doing well out of the gate, but I didn't start to get that huge lift from YouTube until I was about maybe 50 videos in, 50 very targeted videos in. And that's when YouTube really started to take note and said, okay, we're going to start really pushing out the channel. And a lot of those videos that I made at that point, they started ranking incredibly well for search-based traffic. So it took me about 50 videos. I'm going to come down here and see what people are saying. James Pro says 85 videos in 9 months. YouTube is a long game. It is a long game. 660 subs in 2 months, and that's fantastic, by the way. So proud of you. About 200 videos for fully involved media group. Cosmic W says, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but you will. But you will. That's the key. Still working on it after 2 years. And this is the great thing, is everybody is on their own journey, and we're all growing at the same time, or at the same time. We're growing at our own speed. I'm constantly asked, like, hey, I got 50 subscribers last month. Is that good or is that bad? I have 500 subscribers now. Don't look at it like that. Here's how I want you to benchmark your growth. How did you do the month before, right? So if you got X amount of views this month and X amount of subscribers this month and X amount of comments this month and so on and so forth, how does that compare to the month before? You need to be competing against yourself, right? So many people are caught up looking at other YouTubers. My friend's got this YouTube channel and they're doing so much better than I am. And we started at the same time. Does that sound familiar, right? I get asked that a lot too. Why are they growing faster than I am? You can't look at other channels. Everybody brings something different to the table. Everybody has different experience. Some people are more relatable on cameras than others. Some people screw everything up by putting a 20-second intro in their video at the very beginning. There are so many variables that can slow down your growth or accelerate it. So just compare it against yourself, how you did the month before. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? 2 years. Right on. And Mike, by the way, man, I have been watching. You've tweeted at me a couple of times. I have gone over and skimmed through some of those things. But by the time I come back to Twitter, if I get a lot of notifications, it completely pushes it away. So if I don't reply, I always see them, by the way. So I always see the tweets. But sometimes when I come back to reply, it's pushed you way down. Twitter doesn't hold that stuff if you get a lot of notifications. Right here, it's more of a marathon. It's like Iron Man racing. Look at this, 3 years. It took Christina Smallhorn 3 years. And by the way, round of applause. We're getting into Christmas. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Christina Smallhorn, who just hit 50,000 subscribers. It took her 3 years to get there. 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. Christina, I remember you were just sitting at, I believe, 30,000 or 35,000. We were doing a chat, that private chat with Heidi and Andrew when you guys were helping put the stream templates together. And you were like, yeah, I'd love to hit 50,000 by the end of the year. Can we get a hashtag congratulations for Christina? Smashed 50,000. Man, so proud of you. And I think I just saw a channel member come in. Hold on, let me scroll through here. Where did I miss it? There it is.
Welcome to the Nimminati.
Survival Living. Welcome to the Nimminati, man. Great to have you in here. We do have a members only live stream coming up soon. Head over to my community feed. Scroll through the community feed. I've got a link to a private members only Facebook group. We just opened that up a couple weeks ago. So if you have questions about anything, we answer it over there. So thank you for joining. Thank you for becoming part of the Nimminati. Looking forward to seeing you in the Facebook group. And you do have to fill out the questions, anytime you join a group. And then when the stream's over, I'll go over there and I'll add you manually. So thank you. Narfield, 45 videos or so. So you see, all the comments that I've been putting up here, it takes quite some time to get the balls rolling. The balls. The clauses and the balls. It's one of those nights. Man. Pixelpia, some more $5 funk. Here we go.
Super chat.
Some funk for Christina Smallhorn. 50,000 subscribers. I love it. Seth McDonald. Hey, man, thank you so much.
Welcome to the Nimminati.
So everything that I just said about survival living, about heading over to my community feed, get the link to the Facebook group. Love to see you over there. We will have a members only live stream really soon, actually. I'll tell you what, if my voice does not go out during this live stream, here's the funny thing. So some of you may or may not know, some of you who are new to my channel, normally before the pandemic, before the lockdowns, I live in Thailand, and I do a live stream with my brother, Nick Nimmin, every weekend. It would be Saturday night for us, Sunday for you in the United States and Canada. And we'll go live for 4, 5, 6 hours during that. But since that hasn't happened, my voice has gotten kind of weak. So usually now after about 2 hours, I start to feel fried out. But if I don't fry out, we'll do a members live stream at the end of this one. So we'll see. If my voice is gone, then we'll postpone it for a couple of days. If not, we'll do it after that. All right, let me see. Hold on here. Yay, members only live streams. Seth asking, how many days should you have to upload to YouTube? Okay, so if you're talking about an upload frequency, it's entirely up to you. How much time do you have, right? How are people responding to the frequency that you're uploading right now? So for example, I think it's a good idea at the bare minimum to try to upload once a week, at the bare minimum. If you can upload twice a week, upload twice a week, because here's what's going to happen. If you're new to YouTube, if you're new to making content in general, the more you do it, the better you're going to get. So I'd say at the minimum, try to do it, once a week. But if you have the time, you do it twice a week, do it 3 times a week, right? Because what you're doing is every video that goes up, you're increasing your chance for success and you're increasing your skills. Every time you edit, you're getting a little bit better. Every time you make a thumbnail, you're getting a little bit better, right? The more videos you upload, the more you look at your data, the more you understand your audience, so you can start to get a better understanding of what people are responding to. So, but try to aim for once a week if you can. You want to make sure you give YouTube as much data as possible about your channel so you can find the right audience to connect with. Now, there are some channels that are bigger channels that go all in and they make these huge hero type videos and they upload like once a month. And that works well for them. So it also depends on the type of content that you're making. If you're skilled, you know what you're doing already, and you're making these huge videos, then less is probably going to be okay. But if you're just new and you're starting out and you're in the trenches like everybody else, minimum, I would say try to go up once a week. If you can do more, go for it. And the video stayed on. Yeah, imagine that. The video stayed on. All right, I'm scrolling. Hey, Eric, how you doing, man? Nice to see you in here. Hybrid Gaming, how you doing? He says, in your video editor, Videoleap, I put some things together and I made a transition right on, but the voice audio came through the transition. Can you make a tutorial on how to use it? Thank you. I'm not 100% sure I understand your question. So you made a transition in Videoleap and the voice audio came. So you can turn the, what I would do, so if you have audio underneath the transition, I would make a slice, right? You can disconnect the audio, then I would slice that, and on that audio track, I would turn it down or disable it. Wait, what? Is Andrew Can in here? Hold on, where's Andrew Can, always with the throat lubrication advice. Hold on here, where's Andrew at? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't see where he's at here, but Andrew Can, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Matt, how you doing, man? Where is he at? There he is. Please drink honey and tea. Pfft, caffeine. I'm kidding, it's water. Fun fact, I actually stream with two, and you guys don't know what I'm drinking. So one of them may or may not be coffee, and one of them is water. So, if I feel a little tired, I drink the coffee. If I just want some hydration, I drink the water. You can't tell the difference. But when next time you and I stream together, Andrew, I'll put some tequila in one of those. Hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, so I'm going to jump back into the forum here. Is Nick in here? Hold on, what? Somebody said, hey, Nick. Is somebody calling me Nick, or did my brother jump in here too? Yeah, I can't tell. Shame on you. All right. All right, next question comes from Urban Explorer. He says, no question, I just missed your face. Man, you're amazing. I miss your hair. I've been keeping an eye on your hair. It's getting pretty squirrely. That's a very kind comment, man. Thank you. Look at me. Look, I'm looking forward to hang out with you guys again. I know those of us got together at Vid Summit last year. And I know they're having one next month virtually, and they're supposed to have one in May, but I don't think it's going to happen in May, just between us. It might, but if you guys want these events to happen, you have to put on a mask. You have to be, or if you don't want to put on a mask, just stay away from people. You got to do social distancing. You got to wash your hands. You need to put the mask. You got to do all the things, or we're never going to be able to get back to events and normal life. But I miss hanging out with all you guys. Okay, Mommy Visions asks the next question. Says, are channels being put on restrictive mode? That's a great question, because I know there was some controversy with PewDiePie. And I think there are some things that happen here and there with YouTube. I believe PewDiePie's situation got rectified. Actually, Andrew Can is probably on top of that more than I am, because I don't really keep up with some of the issues that happen with big channels. I think Roberto Blake recently made a video about that as well, if I'm not mistaken. But channels in general can be put on restrictive mode based on the content that's in the video. So if the content that you're making is harmful content, maybe there's YouTube has flagged it for being something that's dangerous, or they don't, maybe you got guns in there. I mean, with the name like Mommy, what's your channel? Mommy Visions. I can't imagine you're going to have harmful content. But I don't know, maybe you're breastfeeding, right? I don't know. There are some variables there where YouTube could restrict your video, but just as a blanket answer to that, no, they're not. There's always things that do happen, but just blanket statement, no. But if your videos are if you believe they're getting put in some sort of restricted mode, it could be something in your video that's triggering that. Next question, Varg TV Uganda. I just love that somebody's watching this live stream right now from Uganda. That's amazing, just amazing. And I know I asked when this stream first started, but because a lot of people have come in since then, 109 people in here right now. Where are you guys watching from? Where are you guys watching from? I'm amazed that somebody is watching from Uganda. The power of YouTube right here, the power of social media, the power of video, right? I'm in Mexico, and there's somebody in Uganda. There's somebody in Tokyo. Look at this, right? Somebody in Tokyo. It's just amazing. Austin, Texas. Man, you guys be careful in Texas. Seoul, Korea, right? It's just amazing. Louisville, Kentucky, New Zealand. How amazing is that? The power of video, man. Okay, so Louisville, Kentucky. Tesla Picker, man, how you doing? What am I streaming on? Right now, I am streaming on a browser-based streaming system called StreamYard. And let me put this up right here. Let me go back and turn this off. Russia. Just amazing. Just amazing. China. With the VPN on, I guess. Rocking the VPN from China. Chicago, Chi-Town. Right on. I've had some great times. I had a friend that used to live in Greektown. Is it Greektown in Chicago? Yeah, but boy, you guys have cold winters. Man, the wind coming off that lake is no joke. So this is the StreamYard system. You can go to StreamYardFree.com. You can live stream with StreamYard for free, totally free, up to 20 hours per week. So if you don't stream more than 20 hours a week, you can get StreamYard totally free. Now, if you do use the free version, let me show you what happens here. Let me turn this off. If you use the free version, you are going to get a watermark that looks like this if you use the free version. But that's it. You can stream up to 720p, up to 20 hours per month, totally free with StreamYard. So I recommend if anybody's wanting to get started streaming, you can do this on a desktop, PC, Mac, Android, iPhone, tablet. It's browser-based. It's not an app. Not an app. And it would be that one right there. All right, moving on to the next question. Who just asked this one? Oh, okay, Uganda, your question is a live stream and upload. Okay, between a live stream and an upload, which one is better? Okay, so that totally depends. Generally, videos are going to do better. Videos are going to do better because you have the ability to catch replays, right? For example, if you put together a live stream, in most cases, unless you structure your live stream a particular way, live streams generally don't have a lot of replay value. That means that people aren't going to be recommended your live stream so much, especially if it's a longer live stream. So because of that reason, if you're looking to grow your channel, I would focus on videos. And then if you do want to incorporate live streams, that's totally fine. But you need to learn how to, if you want to use the live streams for growth, you need to learn how to structure your live streams like you would a video, just like a longer video format. So when the live stream starts, you come in with your hook, you get into the meat of it, you talk about what you're going to talk about, then you wrap it up, right? That's one way to do a live stream. That particular type of live stream does have replay value. This type of live stream doesn't necessarily have a lot of replay value because it's not something that people are going to click on, right? So if you watch one video of mine, here's the best 5 video editing apps for Android. Watch next. Here's a 2-hour live stream. Nope, right? People generally are not going to click on that. So I'm always going to go with videos. I built my channel on videos. Most people build their videos most people build their channels on videos as well. However, if you've got a show, right? If you have like a legit show, live streaming might make sense at that point. If you watch your own videos, is the view count? Like, here's the thing. This question gets asked a lot, and sometimes people will even say, if I watch my videos on like 3 different devices, is that kind of, first of all, don't try to game YouTube. They're way smarter. They see all of that stuff. And 2, you're talking about a difference of 1 view, 2 views, 3 views. That doesn't matter. That completely doesn't matter. So focus on making great videos that other people want to watch, right? Adding 1 view, adding 2 views or 3 views makes no difference whatsoever in terms of how your video is going to perform. YouTube is much, much smarter than people think it is. It's YouTube. I mean, and it makes mistakes. The AI makes plenty of mistakes. Next question. By the way, I need to go over here for a second to make sure I didn't miss anything. My husband watches videos from his phone. Does it count? It probably does. It probably does. Is he watching from his data packet? Are you sharing the same Wi-Fi? So one thing that happens with YouTube is sometimes people see view counts and they might lose some views because YouTube has to qualify those views, right? So you might get a view count, but then YouTube comes through and says, okay, well, these views don't really count. These views are this and that. So we're not really going to count these. So again, you're talking about a view. Like you're not going to game YouTube and you're not going to position your video differently by watching it, 1, 2, or 3 times by yourself. American Tie Guy, how's it going, man? StreamYard is amazing. It's a sound investment. There you go. There you go. How you doing, Quan? Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get back to the questions over here. Bargain reviewer. Hey, Matt, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you in here in quite some time. Hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, next question is Christina Smallhorn. Man, 50,000. I'm so proud of you. You just said, I mean, when was it? When did we have that call? 2.5, 3 weeks ago? And you're like, yeah, I don't think I'll hit it by the end of the year. Is it really even, here's the question she asks. Is it really even pizza anymore if you put pineapple on it? Isn't it just a dessert then? Look, there's two types of people in this world. There are people who put pineapple on their pizza, and then there are savages. So, you know, those of us who put pineapple on pizza, please represent in the chat right now. Let me know that you put your pineapple on your pizza. Let me know that you're not a savage knuckle dragon living in a cave somewhere. Pineapple belongs on pizza. I mean, that's not even open for discussion. I don't know what to say about that. All right. I can't even believe you would even ask that. But it is a dessert too. Yeah, it's delicious. Suburban Beard up with the next question. Can playlists really drive new subscribers to your channel? Yes, they can. Everyone in here, if you have 2 videos, you need to be putting together strategic playlists on your channel. And don't just put a title and then skip the description, right? You can add a description to your YouTube playlist. And the way to approach your playlist would be exactly how you approach a video. Put together a compelling title for the playlist, or put together a title that will do well in search, because playlists can rank. Playlists can get suggested to people, right? And the same thing for your description. If you're curious about how to do it, head over to my playlist and open them up and look and see how I'm putting them together. So for example, and I don't know if I actually have this, I don't know if I have this actual playlist name, but let's just say, for example, so this is an iPhone. I'm not going to have a playlist that just says iPhone. I'm going to have a very specific playlist that says how to live stream with your iPhone. That might be the title of the playlist. And all the videos in that playlist are going to be videos that can help you live stream with your iPhone. And my description is the first sentence is going to mimic my playlist title. So let's say how to live stream with your iPhone is my playlist title. The first sentence of my description is going to be, this is how you live stream with an iPhone. And then I'll write a couple of other sentences to kind of reword things a different way and maybe use some different keyword phrases that people might be searching for on how to go live with their iPhone. So that's how you put your playlist together, and you can organize those videos, right? So look at your click-through rates. Look at your audience retention reports, right? Your watch time. You don't want to put a poor converting video at the beginning of your playlist, because that's going to ensure that people don't make it to the second video. Front load those videos if you can. Now, there are situations where you might have a playlist for, let's say I make a playlist for how to be a mobile YouTuber. And at that playlist, step 1 has to be this video. Step 2 has to be this video. Step 3 has to be this video, right? If it has to be in chronological order, leave it. But if it doesn't have to be in order, organize that playlist in a way to where your most popular, most watched, most clicked video is the first video. And then the second video is the second one, and so on and so forth. That's going to ensure that people continue to watch those videos, giving you more watch time. You're creating a binge-worthy session to where people watch video after video after video, and that piles up watch time and sends all sorts of positive signals to YouTube that, hey, this person loves your content. So guess what's going to happen is your videos are going to end up on that person's homepage when they open up YouTube next time. Good chance of that. And they're going to get notifications when you go live or when you upload a video. So yes. We really enjoy using Prism Live Studio. It's been super user-friendly. I love Prism Live Studio. So there's 2 ways I recommend going live. One is a browser-based system, StreamYard, right? Works on a computer, works on all devices. 2, if you want to use an app, then I recommend using Prism Live Studio. That's probably the easiest, most functional app to go live, and StreamYard is the easiest to go browser-based. A lot of people say, oh, I've got this app and I can't go live with it. My phone can't handle it. If your phone cannot handle a live streaming app because it's glitching and it keeps shutting down, then try a browser-based live stream platform like StreamYard. I'm amazing, and I'm watching from Patia. Oh, glory days, man. Glory days in Patia. I love StreamYard. Are you live streaming TubeBuddy? So I'm not live streaming with TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a growth app and growth plugin. I've got links to them down in the description below. So if you want to figure out how to write the right titles, use the right keywords, you can even do A/B testing with your thumbnails to figure out which thumbnail performs the best if you have their Legend package and you have access to a computer. StreamYard is actually the streaming platform that I'm using. I'll put a link up to that right now. This right here, this is what I'm streaming with. Next question. And by the way, Suburban Beard, yes, playlist. Not only playlist, YouTube stories, YouTube shorts, all of these things, anywhere you put content on the platform, those can drive subscribers because YouTube will show those to non-subscribers. Next question from Cosmic W. If changing your thumbnails can possibly change how the video performs, does the same thing also happen when you change a video title, tags, video description? I think I'm terrible at titles, but I'm wondering about that. It can, specifically with titles. So basically, you know, your metadata, your titles, your description, your keywords, all of that stuff is information that you gave to YouTube. This is what the video is about. But YouTube can, you know, they look at your videos frame by frame. They look at auto captions, so they get a good idea of what your video is about. But if you do start changing your title around, you can get your video re-indexed. I've changed titles before on videos that were not performing very well. I've changed the titles around and the video starts performing well. I had to give it some time. You know, I had to give it a week or two, sometimes a month. But that change, sometimes just rewording things a little bit and woof, the video is off and running. So yes, it can make a difference. Not. I wouldn't think about tags so much. Description, maybe a little bit, maybe. But titles, yes. Next question from Seth Dupius. I hope I didn't get your name wrong on that one. I'm a music channel and I want to grow my viewers more than my family in one person. How can I grow my YouTube channel in subscribers? Let me look at your channel really quick and see what you're doing. Man, that would have been a great opportunity. So the video that you linked to me, it says there's no videos on the channel. So here's what I want. I need to see what kind of music you're doing. Are you making your own music? Are you doing covers of other people? Are you teaching people how to play the piano? So come back, ask this question again, and make sure you link out to the correct channel. Or you can just say, hey, I don't have a channel yet, but how do I grow? Just generally speaking, if you're just getting started, go through the YouTube Creator Academy. Head over to Google, type in YouTube Creator Academy. It's a free course created by YouTube. And it's a series of little mini courses, and they actually test you at the end. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no scam. It's created by YouTube to give you a better understanding of how YouTube works as a platform. So you need to have a better understanding of how YouTube works and what they expect of you. Then, of course, if it's a music channel where you're actually creating music, the music has to be good. Your thumbnails have to be good. But go to the YouTube Creator Academy and then come back and drop an accurate link to your channel, because it says that there's no content there. I have a better understanding of what you're actually doing. I can help give you some better advice there. Let's see. Next question is from King Treptor. My question is, I would like to ask how to add internal sound and mic sound, both at the same time while stream recording, and most importantly, how do I do that in a Huawei phone? Is it just an Android thing? Okay, so some Android devices, especially if you've got Android 11, you can do internal stream recording with audio. There are some devices, like the company that you're using, some of their devices also have internal recording with audio. Not all of them do, and this is a restriction with Android. There's a channel on YouTube called Grabster, and if any of the mods just want to write his name down so they can see the correct spelling. His channel is Grabster. He has a video, shows you 5 different ways to do audio recording while screen recording using your Android if you don't have internal audio already built in. It's not the easiest way to do it, but you can do it. Did I see? Nope. Okay. Hold on here. Blue Guns and Roses, how you doing? Just my favorite name on all of YouTube right there. Every time I look at that name, it just makes me smile. I love that name. There it is, Grabster. I watched that video this morning. Yeah, Grabster's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Flash in your pan. Hey, Ed, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Hope you're doing well, my man. All righty, next question. Yeah, getting clean internal audio on a recorder is, people are seeking that. Upgrade your phone. Like if you get an Android, something with Android 11, it has it now. Next question. Sailor Roblox gaming channel. How can I get subs on my Roblox channel? Okay, you know what? Every single live stream, I give this advice, and I'm just going to pop your channel open really quick just to make sure you're actually uploading. You got 169 subscribers, so you're doing well. You're growing. Your thumbnails look pretty good. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I give the same gaming advice every single week. If you want to succeed as a gamer, do one of the following. You need to either be a great gamer, competitive level, you just destroy the game. You're a great gamer. Or two, teach people how to play the game, right? Build video after playlist after playlist, showing people how to play the game, how to beat the game, how to get through this map, how to beat this character, right? Teach people how to play the game. Three, be very charismatic or entertaining or be inspirational, right? Get the personality involved. Or four, bring something new to the table. Bring something new to the table, a new persona. Be larger than life. Be so good that people can't help but watch you. So you need to be one of those things as a gamer. If you're doing the same thing that all the other gamers are doing, it's the exact same thing, and you're just an average gamer, you're probably not going to get very far because there's too much competition. So you're going to have to think, okay, where can I get in, right? Where's my edge? Where I'm looking for a crack, how can I fill this crack? And then get in there and start doing that thing. So wherever you fit in there, and it could just be teaching people how to play the game. If Sweeney Dunstan is still in here, Sweeney Dunstan is a great example of how to grow a channel. He has a relatively new channel, and he's growing. He's growing. He's doing great. He's thinking outside of the box. He's doing different things with the channel, and because of that, people are responding to it. So Sweeney, if you're in here, man, say hello to everybody. So people can go have a look at your channel if they're a gamer. I go live with Prism for Facebook Live. Facebook kills visibility and distribution on StreamYard live streams. Why is that? If I'm not mistaken, there's something going on right now with Facebook and their lives with, there's something that's happening with the connection with StreamYard. I don't know the details of it. I heard something in passing. Facebook did some things and it's having an issue with StreamYard. And also you want to make sure people are leaving comments on Facebook. They have to give StreamYard access through Facebook as well. Did I see PhotoFin in here? Hold on. PhotoFin, dude, how have you been, my man? I know you've had a rough... Guys, can we just give a virtual high five and a virtual hug to this dude right here? PhotoFin, I know you've been through it, man. I hope you were doing well. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in here, man. If you're considering joining Deesmerships, it's worth it. He's great at answering questions during his members only live, and it's 100% worth the $5 haul. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, next question. Narfield. Narfield says, I've seen a lot of videos about small YouTuber support groups, and they all say they are not sub for sub, but all kind of seem like sub for sub. Makes me worried. All small YouTubers will fall into the sub for sub trap. Any thoughts on these groups? Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. People want to grow fast. I get it. Everybody wants to grow fast. And some people believe that the only way to grow fast, if you're starting at zero, is to get the support of other small YouTubers. I'll subscribe to your channel. You subscribe to my channel. We'll grow together. We'll watch each other's content. But that actually backfires. Here's what really happens, right? When all these people, they sub for sub and they go around and they join each other. Oh, I promise I'll watch your videos. Yeah, they might watch 2 seconds of your videos just so you get that view. That kills your watch time. They're not watching that video to the end. They're not even watching 50% of that video. Even if they did 1 video or 2 videos, they're not doing it with all of your videos. So that click starts to watch your video. They kill it. That's a signal to YouTube. That's a negative signal that says people don't like this video. So by doing that, they are killing your video. all these signals to YouTube that says people are not interested in watching this video. They're not watching this video more than just a few seconds. So we're not going to show this to people. So everybody that's caught in this sub for sub trap, these grow together groups, they are not growing their channel organically because they're killing each other and they don't even realize it. You know, because I know there are some YouTube channels out there, some big channels who are encouraging it. You guys want to grow, this is what you do. That's not what you do. You are killing your channel by engaging in sub for sub groups. You're killing off those videos. Those videos don't have a fighting chance because all these people who are going to watch your video, they're not watching it to the end. And if they did watch one, they're not going to watch them all, right? Click and they bounce. That kills the video. You're killing your channels. Now, yes, you're getting subscribers, but those subscribers mean nothing. Those subscribers mean nothing. For reference, I've got 120,000 subscribers on my channel, right? I gotta make you guys understand this. If you're new to YouTube, if you're struggling, if you're thinking about doing sub for sub, you're trying to figure out how it works, you have to pay attention to what I'm going to say right now. I've got 120,000 subscribers on my channel. At best, 20 to 25% of my subscribers watch my videos. That's it. The rest is 75%, 80% of the viewers on my video are not subscribers because YouTube is constantly showing my videos to new people. That's how my channel is growing. A new person sees my video. Oh, great, new channel. That's what I'm interested in. They click and watch. And then that ratio could probably be better if I focused only on iPhone, if I focused only on Android. Because what happens is every video I make for iPhone, an Android user is not interested in if I upload the next one, right? If I make an Android video, the iPhone user is not interested. So I slow my growth and I whack my ratio up by doing that. But if I focused on one thing, I would still have more people who are not subscribers watching my videos. And you want that because that's how you grow. YouTube's showing my content out to new people. Your subscriber count, it looks great. It's a vanity number. And yes, it does unlock certain things. It unlocks the community feed. It can allow you to live stream. It can allow you to do all of these things. But in terms of growth, channel growth, that's not where it's at. So don't do that. Don't fall into that trap. Just if you listen to nothing else I say during this live stream, don't do don't do sub for sub, and don't involve in the grow together groups. You're killing yourself. All right, if you can get a channel member. Oh, hey, Yomi.
Welcome to the Nimminati.
Thank you so much. Gracias. Keep an eye on my community feed. I will be announcing members only live streams. I might do one at the end of this stream if my voice holds up. You'll know by how I sound at the end. And I have a link on my community feed to a private Facebook group that we just opened up a few weeks ago. I would love to see you over there as well. Thank you so much. And I think we've got a... Here we go. Seth McDonald dropping some $5 funk. Oh, I could just let that play. I could let that play all night long. So Seth McDonald, how do you get more subscribers? Okay. The short answer to that is if people find your channel, all right, so I just went through this whole thing talking about subscribers, right? How to get more subscribers. It's great to have subscribers. You need subscribers, but don't weight everything on subscribers because that doesn't mean your channel is going to succeed. The best way to get subscribers is to make videos that people like, right? Think about the channels that you subscribe to. What I want everybody to do in here is be mindful of everything that you're doing on YouTube. Be mindful of the thumbnails that you click. Before you click on a thumbnail, think about, why am I clicking on this thumbnail? What is it about this topic that interests me? And then what you do, what is it about this thumbnail that caught my attention, right? Be mindful of how they word it. Be mindful of the design, the colors. Why are you clicking on this, right? Then once you watch the video, like, wow, I like this video or I don't like this video. If I like it, why do I like this video? Right? They get right to the point. They got into it. I love the personality. They gave me what I thought I was going to get when I clicked on the thumbnail, right? When the video is over, you are satisfied. You enjoyed the video. So what's probably going to happen if you like that video is what? You're going to subscribe to the channel. But if you click on that thumbnail and they took too long to get to the video, they just rambled on and on and on. Maybe they had a 20-second intro that lost your entrance. Maybe their audio is terrible. Maybe the camera is shaky. Maybe it's too dark. Maybe they're really bad at just putting words together and they just trip over themselves. Maybe they're boring. A million reasons why you might not like a video. And guess what's not going to happen if you don't like that video? You're probably not going to subscribe. So be mindful of why you subscribe to videos or to channels, and be mindful of why you don't subscribe to channels. So the trick is make videos that people like. Make videos that when people are finished watching those videos, they go, huh, that was a good video. I'm going to subscribe to this channel. I like what's happening here on this channel. So that's the short answer. And there are some little tricks in terms of how you ask people to subscribe. And this is a tiny little tip here. So a lot of people will just say, my name's, hey, my name's D, subscribe to my channel, right? That doesn't really tell you anything. That doesn't give you any information. That doesn't even tell you why you should subscribe to my channel. And I give this example all the time. But let's say, again, going back to live streaming on an iPhone, let's say I have a video, how to live stream on your iPhone. You click that video because you want to learn how to live stream on your iPhone or your Android. You watch the video, and in the video, when I ask you to subscribe, I'm not going to say, hey, subscribe to my channel. No, I'm going to tell you why you should subscribe to my channel. And the way I'm going to do that is because I know why you clicked. You clicked because you want to live stream on your phone, specifically an iPhone. So I might say, if you want to learn even more tips and tricks on how you can be a better live streamer with your iPhone, hit the subscribe button followed by the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. I gave them a reason to subscribe by telling them what they are going to get more of if they subscribe, right? Does that make sense? Of course. But if I said, hey, just subscribe, people generally are not going to do that. But if the video is great, if you make a great video, people are going to subscribe. But just that little tweak, telling people why they should subscribe, telling people why to comment, give them a reason to comment, right? That's another one where people say, hey, go down and leave me a comment. Hey, if you liked the video, leave me a comment. No. Tell them why they should leave a comment. Ask them a question. Engage, right? Ask their opinion on something. So I might, back again, how to live stream with an iPhone. So in that video, I might say it's about an app, about how you can live stream. I can say, how are you live streaming? If you're not using this app, go down and tell me what app you are using for live streaming. When this video is over, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to read through your comments to see what you're using to live stream, right? I gave them a reason to go down and leave a comment. You got to do the same thing. Anytime you're asking for something, you got to sell it, right? You have to sell it or it doesn't work. Ed, have a good one, buddy. And that was a long answer, but it's a good question. Next question from Bliss JTM. Would you mind supporting me? I post NBA 2K content and I'm trying to grow. So that just goes right into the whole sub for sub comment that whole huge explanation that I just did for sub for sub. So no, I'm not going to support you. And this isn't how you grow your channel, right? I don't care. And by the way, I'm not attacking you here. I'm just trying to put this in a real life scenario so you understand how this works. You're asking for me to support you and you do NBA. I don't care about NBA. I don't care about sports. I've never in my life clicked on a sports video on YouTube. So if I supported you just to help you get a number on a subscriber, oh, here's another number for a subscriber, and I'll be nice and I'll just click on 1 or 2 or 3 of his videos just to give him a view count, or she, I don't know who you are. And I click, and then I click right off. Okay, they got their view count. I'm killing your watch time, and I'm killing that video. So no, I'm not going to support you. Not because I don't like you. I love you. I don't even know you, but I love you. Hope you're doing well. But I don't want to hurt your channel by supporting you by just being somebody who's not interested in your content. So no, I will not support you. Next question comes from Hybrid Gaming. In your video editor, Videoleap, I put some videos together and I made the trend. Okay, I answered that one already in the chat. Next question, Official Madness Squad. Love the name. Can you subscribe to my channel, please? I want to get to 1,000 so I can help the homeless. Again, I applaud you for wanting to help the homeless. I think that's great. That's a noble cause. But no, I'm not going to subscribe to your channel because hitting 1,000 subscribers means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Because you've got to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time before you can even apply to be monetized. And then once you apply to be monetized, let me look at your channel here. Once you apply to be monetized, if they even accept you into the partner program, then you might make a little bit of money on top of your videos. You might make, if you're lucky, you might make 5 cents per 1,000 views. You might make 7 cents per 1,000 views with the type of content that you're making, right? So here's the thing. Don't wait for YouTube to monetize you. If you want to help the homeless, get into affiliate marketing. Find some merch to sell. Come up with a product to sell, a digital product. Find a way to offer your services to somebody. You've got to be great at something. Everybody is great at something. Dig deep, figure out what that is, sell that thing. If you're waiting on YouTube to monetize you, unless you've got a ton of views, or unless you're in a particular type of niche, you're not going to make much money with ad revenue. Now, some channels do make a ton of money with ad revenue, but there's specific types of channels, and they usually have a lot of views. Let's see. Do you have any background music? I do, but it's reserved for super chats. I always play music for super chats. Active viewers are better than inactive viewers. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You want people to be active. You want people to be into what you're doing. You don't want that number, man. And I know everybody wants that you want to chase those subscriber numbers. I get it. I get it. You want a play button. I wanted a play button. And you should celebrate those milestones. When you hit a milestone, celebrate it. You did the hard work, right? Celebrate it. But it's not going to, you need an active community to grow your channel. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Here it comes. Here it comes. Pete Johns, thank you, my man. That was some $7.99 funk. It says, Yo, D, do you think YouTube should use watch time instead of subscribers to unlock features to, man, 100%, 100% they should use watch time as a metric to unlock features instead of subscribers, because what's happened is, and by the way, that 100%, what's happened is YouTube is placing weight and importance on a subscriber number, and that number can be gamed, but that number doesn't mean anything. But and it's got people focused on something that just doesn't even matter. This is YouTube's fault. I 100% blame YouTube for this. But if they focus and says, hey, you have to have a certain amount of watch time hours to unlock these features, they do that partly with monetization, 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. Okay, that's great. Drop the 1,000 subscribers, make it 6,000 hours of watch time. You want these other features, make it 10,000, make it 20,000, whatever, because it focuses people on the right things. It focuses people on the right things. Or maybe they should do like figure out like an overall metric for your channel. They take into consideration your click-through rates, your watch time, average view duration. I'm sure they can come up with some mathematical formula that rates your channel from 0 to 100, and you've got to come above this certain level in order to unlock these features. I'm sure they can figure out a better way than having people chase a number that really doesn't mean a whole lot. Man, that's a great question, Pete. And by the way, where's he at? There he is, this guy right here. So if you guys are into music, by music, I mean you have an iOS device, iPhone or iPad, and you want to learn how to make music on your iPhone, your iOS device, this dude right here is the man, like the man, capital letters, this right here, his entire channel dedicated to iOS music lovers, iOS music makers. So go check out Pete Jones. Let's see, I'm gonna jump through the chat here for just a second. What am I missing? Good answer, D. Laying down all the truth today. You know what it is? There are so many channels out there that are, okay, here's the thing. It's easy for someone who gives advice for YouTube to make videos that they know will trigger people into watching, right? If I made a video that says how to grow fast on YouTube, fastest way to grow on YouTube. Now, I could give truthful information And a lot of people don't want to hear that information, but I can give you the truthful information. And most YouTube educators do, but there are some channels out there who just give bad information. Like, I'm not going to call anybody out. I'm sure some of you know a couple of those channels who do that. Tech it. They just give terrible, terrible advice on how to grow your YouTube channel. But people like, they want to believe there's a button. They want to believe there's a shortcut, so they latch on to those channels, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. All right, what do we got here?
Super Chat.
Heavy Metal Chef. Thank you, brother. You know what? I need some heavy metal just for you. I need to go to Epidemic Sound, get like the heaviest track I can possibly find just for you. So as I somewhat put up a new background, it's not what I want for now. I have an awesome idea to run by you. Dude, post it in the Facebook group or send me an email. It's my name backwards. So nimmond@gmail.com. So email to me, post it in the group either way, dude. Would love to look at it. Happy to. Play the funk. I need some metal funk for you. That's what I need. All right, next question. Next question from Chile. Chile says, can you tell, boy, what is going on? Okay, so I'm just getting these in a row. Can you tell your viewers to subscribe to me? The answer is probably going to be no, but here's what I'm going to do. To be fair, I'm going to look at your channel, because if your channel would connect with my audience, because you're teaching people how to succeed at YouTube, you're teaching people how to be mobile creators. If you're doing that on your channel, I just might. But you're a gaming channel, so no. I'm not going to tell you, no, not going to do that, because that's just not what my audience is about. I mean, the gamers to be into you, but I don't want to do the whole sub for something again, so no. But I looked. Next question. And by the way, you're not selling it. So everybody who's leaving those comments in the forum here, the questionnaire that says, will you subscribe to my channel? Sell it to me. Sell me. Tell me why I should subscribe to your channel. And if I'm interested, you'd be like, wow, that was a good sales pitch. I might look at it. All right, I might look at it. I might subscribe if it's something I'm interested in, but if it's something I'm not interested in, I'm not going to look. I don't want to hurt your channel. Royal Pie asks the next question, and I'm going to answer it right after I hydrate. How do I get my channel boosted? Because I'm stuck on the same amount of subscribers, but I'm getting views. Okay, so I already answered this in terms of how you should ask people to subscribe to your channel. And I'm looking at your channel right here. It looks like you're a gaming channel again. So you're getting views. You're getting views, but people aren't subscribing because, one, you could be, I don't know how you're getting those views to begin with, but they're not subscribing because you're not asking them in the right way, or they're not satisfied with the video. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but if people are happy with the video that they watch, especially if they watch more than one video, and they like it. Like if I watch a video and man, that was a great video. I like this person. I like their attitude. I like what they're doing here. I subscribe. So they're just not into what you're doing. So spend time learning how to be a better editor. Spend time trying to get more of your personality into what it is that you're doing, right? Get that stuff out there, right? You're an amazing person. If we were to hang out, if you and I were to hang out somewhere, we would probably be having a great time laughing. You've probably got an amazing personality that you can shine and get through there to your audience, but you're probably not putting it out there. So get yourself out there and learn how to become a better editor in the process. And if people enjoy it, they'll start subscribing. It's not the answer you wanted to hear, but that's the truth. Next question. Ronari, sorry. When is a good time to set up a channel membership or Patreon? Now, today is a great time. If you have access to channel memberships, go ahead and set it up. If you don't want to wait for channel memberships, go ahead and set up a Patreon. Go ahead and set it up. Think through, what perks am I going to offer the people who join this, and just put it together. Maybe you'll get somebody, maybe you won't. If you have a smaller channel, maybe one person or two people will join, but just get on it. Get on it now, because the smaller that community is out of the gate, the more interactive you can be with them. And that's going to build great relationships. So start on that immediately. Even if nobody joins, that's okay. It's there. You can start promoting it. And eventually people will come to it. Next question from Okie Winter YT. what is the best app for game streamers? Okay, so if you're streaming gameplay, you have a couple of options. Streamlabs Mobile, which is super buggy. If you do want to use Streamlabs Mobile, if you're a gamer, check out Doug Hewson YT, who's in the chat right now. He has a bunch of Streamlabs videos. Doug, feel free to, Doug, if you have a link to anything new that you've made with StreamYard, go ahead and drop that into the chat if you want to, Doug. That's perfectly fine. So he's got videos on Streamlabs. Prism Live Studio also has a screen share feature that they've now added for both Android and iOS. You can basically broadcast your gameplay. And there's a new app that I haven't tried yet, and I would love to get feedback from you guys if there's anybody who has tried it. It's called StreamChamp. StreamChamp. It's supposed to be pretty good, I've been told. And then, of course, there's Omelette Arcade. So that's what I recommend for those of you who want to stream your gameplay. Let's see. Next question is from Stampede. From 1 to 10, what would you rate it, and how good is my channel doing? I gain 3,000 to 7,000 views per day and about 100 to 400 subscribers per day. Okay, so I'm not going to give you my, I'm looking at you here, but I'm not going to give you my rating because I have nothing of reference to rate your channel from. Here's what I would recommend you do. How did you do last month, right? If you did better this month than you did last month, then I would say that's amazing. You did a great job. If you did less this month than you did last month and the month before that, then you just say, okay, what am I doing wrong, right? What topic choices have I made? Are my thumbnails getting clicked on less? What am I doing differently than what I did in the past, right? This is where data really comes into play. Look at your data. What were people interested in then, but they're not interested in now? But if you're doing better, man, high five, fist bump. There it is. So Doug just dropped a link. So those of you who are gamers, there you go. Find this in the chat right now. Doug says use this one. Doug makes the best Streamlabs mobile app videos of anybody I've seen online. So great channel to follow. And by the way, so this is a perfect example too. This is a perfect example of when people are saying, hey, this is a live stream, man. This is a live stream. It's probably your internet. So this is a great example of people saying, hey, subscribe to my channel. It doesn't make sense. And I'm not going to recommend a channel to my audience that doesn't make sense. Doug Hewson YT, it makes perfect sense because people come for how to live stream with their phone. Doug Hewson's got those videos, right? So that makes sense. I know Mike, and I'm always going to just destroy your last name, Mike McAnish. Man, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. He's another one that I recommend. He's got videos on InShot. He's got videos on Videoleap. He's got videos on LumaFusion, right? Because it makes sense to connect those, that channel and Doug's channel because it's a similar audience. Then it makes sense. What is the best app for Farmville recordings? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I love it. I love it. Speaking of Videoleap, oops, I'll drop that there too. All right, next question is, oh man, Andrew, man, I'm looking forward to being able to hang out again. I'll tell you, we had the best time in Australia. I had such a great time down there hanging out with you. All right, next question is from Ben, who says, I make music. Oops, wrong question. Okay. My question is, how are you doing in general, mate? Nothing YouTube related. Dude, hey man, thank you. Thank you. You know what? I'm looking forward to going home. I've been to Mexico for 7 months. It's been a long 7 months. Like everybody else, everybody's doing their part. However frustrated you are at this current situation, imagine not being home during that time. So that's kind of my situation. I'm with my girlfriend. We're here in Mexico. We're making the best of it. We're both trying to be very, very productive. We're doing as good as anybody else can. We're just trying to be safe, trying to do our part. So thank you, man. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate it. Somebody just dropped a super chat. Where are we at? Tow Trucker. There he is, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, D. Great to watch the stream again. My channel is doing great. Hey, man. All right. Love to hear it. And your advice is always on point. Thank you, sir. And good evening to the stream. I think we're going to hit this one.
Super chat.
Little $20 funk right there. That's some tow trucking funk is what that is. And by the way, that was a mouthful. Tow trucker funk, tow trucking funk. Just, that's like one roll of the tongue from getting demonetized. Oh man, I love it. There you go. Congrats, tow trucker. Remember, for just one super chat a day, you can help D stop from getting tied to his read. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, next question. Let's see. This next question comes from Chili again. How do you live stream your screen under 1,000 subscribers? Okay, so here's the thing about live streaming. If you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you have to do two things. Number one, you have to verify your channel. First and foremost, go to youtube.com/verify. Go through the process. YouTube is going to send you an automated text message, or they're going to send you a call. It's not a real person. It's not like, yo, this is Joe from YouTube. What's up? It's all automated. It's a robot. They're going to give you a code. You put the code into Google. It verifies your channel. You have to wait 24 hours. Then you can live stream on a computer, or you can live stream on a phone using a third-party app like Prism Live Studio, or using StreamYard, which is browser-based. Link down below to both of those, using Omelette Arcade, using Streamlabs Mobile. In terms of streaming your screen, I've already talked about that. I already answered that one. Scruffy-looking RGB. Hope that's a Star Wars reference, the scruffy looking. I upgraded my 3-year-old iPhone. Will KineMaster allow me to edit in better than 720 quality? Thanks always for the great advice. I appreciate you letting 10 random strangers on your live stream back in August to test out StreamYard. I was the one with the blaring audio in Tokyo. Congratulations to you and your brother's success, my man. I remember that well, man. You were walking the streets of Tokyo. I believe you went to the subway station, if I remember correctly. I remember it being noisy. Okay, you upgraded your 3-year-old iPhone. You have an Android now. So first and foremost, I have to say, make sure that you've downloaded KineMaster from the Google Play Store. So if you're an Android, make sure you download it from the Google Play Store. If you're an iOS user, make sure it's downloaded from the Apple Store. If you're downloading video apps or photo apps from side-loaded APK websites, you're getting cracked versions of the apps, and they're not always going to work correctly. You might actually end up with malware on your phone that can compromise your password. It can cause your phone to overheat, so on and so forth. So make sure you're downloading all your apps from legit places. Depending on the phone that you have, you just said that you upgraded from your 3-year-old iPhone. So depending on your Android, you should be able to edit in better 720 quality. I don't know what phone you did get, but my answer is probably. If not, then that means that the phone that you picked up isn't that powerful. The way these apps will work is they're set up in a way based on the chipset that's in your phone to actually protect your phone from overheating. So it's not that they don't want to give you that feature. It's just that if they do unlock more layers, or they do give you the ability to do extra things with the app, it could overheat your phone. And that's why they do that. So without knowing the device, I can't tell you the answer to that, but I'm going to say probably. If it's a newer device, most 99% you can. Next question is the official Madness Squad. How do I get enough subscribers? That's a great question. How do I get enough subscribers? You never have enough subscribers. Never, never, never. You know what? You start at 0 and you try to get 100. Then you get 100, and then you want 1,000. You get 1,000, you want 5,000. You get 5,000, you want 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. Then you want 100,000. I'm at 120,000, and I can't wait to get to 200,000. When I get to 200,000, I can't wait to get to 500,000. You'll never have enough subscribers. You're chasing a number that has no end. That number doesn't end. How do you get more subscribers? I've covered that from a couple of questions already in the chat. Make sure you go back and watch that in the replay in case you have not already. But enough? Yeah, it's never enough. It's a vanity number. I mean, some brands love it. Some brands love high subscriber counts. They should be looking at your view counts. They should be looking at your audience engagement. They should be looking at your community to see how engaged they are when you make videos. But some of them, unfortunately, look at your subscriber count, and that's a big mistake. Next question. I asked that one already? Nope. Question from Ghouls. It says, I like your cut, G. Thanks, man. I work hard on this. Appreciate the comment. October Scorpio asking the next question, who says, should I add my upload schedule to my channel banner too? It's already on my about page. It's entirely up to you. If you want to add your upload schedule to your channel banner, I think that's great if you can keep up with it. What I don't want you to do is because if you put that up there, it's a little bit hidden on your About Me page, but if you put that up there in your channel banner, like you're planting the flag and you're like, hey, I'm going to upload rain. You're a postman at that time. Rain, sleet, or shine, whatever the postmen say, I'm going to be uploading videos. So you are putting some pressure on yourself by doing that. So if you're okay with that and you can meet that deadline for all those videos, put it up there. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference for you. It's not going to be like, oh, I put my schedule up there and everything changed. I don't think it's going to move the needle for you, but it could help add some clarity for the people who do find your channel. Couldn't hurt, but I don't think it's going to move the needle. Next question. This is FN. How and what companies are the best to get sponsors? What type of content are you making? That's a really big question that has a huge answer and entirely, okay, you're a gamer. Okay, so what I recommend you doing, you got 719 subscribers. That's great, man. You're doing a good job. What I would recommend you do is go follow Alpha Gaming. Alpha Gaming is and every gamer in here needs to go subscribe to Alpha Gaming. Fantastic channel for gamers. He can talk to you more about the best gaming sponsors for you. That's not something that I'm qualified to answer on my channel as far as specifically mobile gaming sponsors. I'm sure Harris can help you better with that. Next question is, it's Yogurly Lomi. Hey, Lomi. I'm a small YouTuber trying to get monetized to make money to help my family because we are a poor family. That was your question. That was a statement. But I'm gonna just look at your channels here. Channel, just to see what you're doing here. Yomi. Okay, I see what you're doing. What's happened? Okay, keep going. You've got 1,000 subscribers. That's fantastic. You're getting a couple hundred views here and there. Just keep going. Keep going, Lomi. Keep going. You'll get there. You're putting in the work. You've been doing this for 6 months. You're uploading. Just keep learning with every upload. I recommend you go check out the YouTube Creator Academy. Go to Google, type in YouTube Creator Academy. It's free. It's created by YouTube. There's no scams, no hassles, and they give you a series of mini courses, and they even ask you questions at the end, and they teach you what YouTube is all about, what they expect of you and your channel and your content. I recommend every single person in here go through the YouTube Creator Academy. Alpha Gaming is on every platform, yo. Are you talking about... Yeah, let me make sure here. I'm going to show you guys the right channel just in case anybody's wondering. Hold on. Because there might even be a couple Alpha Gaming channels, so hold on here. Alpha Gaming... So this one right here, let me share my screen. So those of you who are gamers, this is the channel that you want to follow. He talks about YouTube. He talks about Twitch. This channel right here, Alpha Gaming. Every single gamer in here should be subscribed to this dude right here. All right, enough of that. Next question. Musica Esmisuno. How can I edit and upload videos with a watermark being displayed for free? Okay, so I'm guessing you don't want a watermark. Okay, if you don't want a watermark and you have an Android phone, check out these apps. And I believe I have one linked down in the description. I have Videoleap linked out for iOS users, and I have, I believe, VN is a free video editing app for Android. Or they also have it for iPhone as well. So VN is one app, and VLLO, that's another app. You can edit videos, you can render them out without a watermark. Now, one of them does put their logo literally at the very end, like after your video is finished, they'll put their logo at like the last 3 seconds or something like that. But there's no actual watermark on the video itself. and you're probably not going to have people watch all the way to the last 3 seconds. So check out one of those apps. I've got one of them linked down in the description. Free video editing apps, I believe it says. Next question from Jim's FN. How do I get the check mark with no subs? Next question. LOL Polo YTTM. It says, how to live stream your screen under 1,000 subscribers. I've covered this one already. Next question from Ishan Sharma, who says, can you help me optimize my channel as my content is good, but videos are not searchable and no views are coming, and due to which I use to promote my videos, but that's going out of a budget. Okay, so if you're buying ads to try to promote your videos and people are not responding to your content, you are wasting your money. No amount of money that you throw at this is going to fix the problem. Money doesn't fix this. No, okay, so hold on, I'm gonna look at your channel. Yeah, don't buy ads. Don't buy ads to support your channel because you don't know how to turn people into viewers or subscribers, and you're a gaming channel. You're a gaming channel. So here's the thing. Stop wasting your money. 100% you're wasting your money. If you're making good content, your channel is going to grow and people are going to respond to that. But if the only way you're getting views is to pay for those views, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your money. Well, here's what I recommend you do. So you have some videos, and this is the way you can tell if it's working or not. And you can come back and correct me if I'm wrong. So you've got some videos that are, you've got, some decent views. I'm guessing you're buying the ads on them. So 5 minutes long, 4 minutes long, 6 minutes long. Go look at your audience retention report. Look at that number, and it will tell you what percentage of people are finishing your video. It will show you in a graph to show you where people are leaving. So if that number is high and people are watching and that graph is flat, that means you're holding their interest. And if that's the case, then just keep going, just keep putting out more content. But if you see that they're leaving or that number is really low, it means you're completely wasting your money. And you don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. Somebody just drop a super chat. Spend your money on coffee instead and some funk.
Super chat.
Thank you, Pia. Thank you for the coffee and the funk. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Let's see. Next question. Seth McDonald asking the next question. How many days should you upload to get more? Okay. Similar to what we talked about before, how many days you upload to get more subscribers. Okay. So it's not about an upload schedule to get more subscribers. What you want to do is create an upload schedule that's consistent and that you can handle without stressing yourself out. If that's once a week, upload once a week. If it's twice a week, upload twice a week. If it's 3 times a week, upload 3 times a week. But I want you to shift your mindset on this. Stop thinking about I'm uploading for subscribers. And I know it's hard and you've probably seen people chasing these subscribers, but I want you to completely reframe how you look at YouTube. And this applies to every single person in here. Every single person. Is it upload? Okay, yeah, sure, absolutely it is. I want everybody in here to think about this. Instead of thinking about subscribers, instead of even thinking about views, here's what I want you to think about. How can I make a video or multiple videos that people want to watch? How can I connect with an audience, right? Who am I making videos for? So Seth, I believe you said you are doing martial arts. Let me go back and double check here. Okay, you're a martial arts channel. So that's really cool. And I'm just going to briefly look at your channel here. Hold on. Let's see here, Seth. Hold on. So you're a martial arts channel. And it looks like you're just getting, oh no, you've actually been going for a couple of weeks. Okay, and by the way, we can carry on this conversation in the Facebook group as well. And I can dive in a little bit deeper here and also during the members live stream. But what I want you to focus on is since you are doing martial arts, and you're doing different workouts, drill solos for boxing, kata workout number 2, arms, chest, wrist, weight lifting workout. Okay. So I'm gonna pull your channel up for 1 second here because I want to just kind of give you a good idea of what I'm talking about. Let's focus on this video right here. Okay. Arms, chest, wrist, weight lifting workout, right? Like that's the title of the video. Okay. And again, you've had these like kata workout drills for solo boxing, but I want to focus on this one right here. So instead of saying, how can I upload for more subscribers? How can I get more subscribers? Focus on, okay, I'm going to make a video that's about working out my, what is it? Working out my, oops, where'd it go? Working out my arms, chest, wrist during weightlifting workout, right? So here's what I would love you to do. Instead of trying to target all of those things into a single video, say, I'm going to make a video targeting a wrist workout or targeting an arm workout, right? But not just an arm, you could do like, a tricep, right? So, and then think about, who do I want to watch this video? Do I want other people in martial arts to watch this video? So if I'm targeting people who are into martial arts and I'm doing exercises for people who are into martial arts or for people who are interested in martial arts, how can I make a video, a very specific video to help that person, right? Don't think about all these people, think about one person. How can I make a video to specifically help this one person? So you, instead of doing this huge workout with all these different body parts, think about making one video where you just target, number 1 exercise, number 1 tricep exercise for martial arts, something like that, right? Or top 5 arm exercises for martial arts. Or you can be very specific about the type of martial arts, right? Get very specific about the type of videos that you're making and focus on the person who's going to watch your video. Focus on making that connection to somebody who's wanting to learn what it is that you have to teach, right? So you've got these other things like kata workout number 2. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I'm just trying to prove a point here. Who cares, right? Who cares about kata workout number 2? I don't know what kata workout is, but it's obviously some sort of form of a workout. But what specifically about kata can you teach somebody instead of just watch me do this kata video? Maybe you're informing them and walking them through the process, but you think about what specifically about that kata workout is, and then craft your title accordingly. Let me look at some other things here. Working elbow combos. Okay. That's not bad, but you could focus that more weighted towards martial arts, working elbow combos for martial arts, that sort of thing. So if you're focusing on martial arts, then I would have martial arts or the various form of martial arts that you're trying to teach in every one of your videos, right? Like a speed bag workout. Are you a boxer? Are you an MMA fighter? Are you martial arts? Like, what about a speed bag workout? You're not speaking to somebody there. It's too broad. It's too wide. And because it's too wide, like nobody's going to be interested, right? Think laser focused, right? I'm trying to reach people who are into martial arts and I'm trying to teach them about a speed bag workout. Why is this important? Why is a speed bag workout important? And then try to craft a video around that and come up with a title that's very specific about that. And we can go into more, I know you're a channel member, we can go into more detail about this inside of the Facebook group or members live stream. But you need to get your channel focused, very focused. And how I said everybody needs to pay attention here, it's because if you focus on the person watching the video and you make that video for the person, everything else falls into place, right? Everything else falls into place. When you're chasing subscribers, when you're chasing, I need more views, I need more views, I need more subscribers, you're focusing on the wrong stuff. Focus on the human on the other end of your camera who's trying to learn or trying to be entertained or trying to just waste 5 minutes of their life watching your content, right? Think about that person watching and how you can make a video and title it in a way and structure that video in a way that helps that other person. Even if you're helping them in the form of laughter or entertainment, maybe you're teaching them how to sew. Let's just use sewing for an example. If you have a quilting channel, you're not going to have a video and you're not just going to call it needles. Needles. What does that mean? Doesn't mean anything. But if your video is like the best needles, the best budget needles for quilting, Now you're talking to somebody. You're talking to somebody who's on a budget and they want to learn how to get into quilting. Follow me? If you have, let's say you have a coffee channel, you're into coffee channel and you want to talk about, different cups or something to drink water. You're not going to have a video that says coffee cup, white. It's not going to say white coffee cup. It might be, you're not going to believe this coffee cup, or this is the best coffee cup I've ever seen. Right? Typical YouTube thumbnail face. You want to get very specific about who you're making the videos for and how you can communicate to that one person on the other side of your camera. So think about that. Everybody in here, think about that when you're actually putting your videos together, because it makes a difference. It makes a huge, huge, huge difference, because then you're speaking to somebody, right? Okay. Music is conversation, right? Musicians make music and it's a conversation with you. You like the music, you understand, you bob your head to it, you dance to it, you sing along with it, right? You're communicating. Artists, they paint the stuff, right? It's like, wow, it makes you feel a certain way. YouTube videos, it's no different, right? It's no different. You are communicating to someone through a video, and everything about that video, your title, your thumbnail, your edit, how you communicate, the words you choose, all of that has to be put together and packaged in a way to make that communication clear to help that person on the other side of the camera. And then what happens, this is where the magic happens, is when you start to have an entire content library of highly focused videos, having those conversations with somebody, very specific person. It's only a matter of time before your channel blows up. It's only a matter of time before you start to build channel momentum. But it all starts with learning how to communicate with one person. Very specific conversation, right? Punching or speed bag work, garbage. Be very specific about that. All right, Yomi, in for some funk.
Super chat.
Thank you so much, Yomi. 1,000 subscribers in 4 months, 4,000 hours of watch time in 6 months. That's what I'm talking about. Favorite teachers on YouTube, Daniel Battelle and Nimmin brothers. Thank you, D, for all your knowledge. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know that was a really long answer, but I want you guys to understand how important it is to focus on the right things, because so many people are not growing because they're focusing on all the wrong things. But when you focus on learning how to communicate with somebody, right? Just how do I communicate? You got to know who are you making videos for in the first place, right? I can answer that very clearly. Before I started my YouTube channel, I knew I wanted to make videos for people who, 1, had a phone, 2, wanted to learn how to make content with the phone, and 3, it would be helpful if they wanted to make YouTube videos with their phone, right? Very specific audience. So then I knew that every video that I make has to serve that audience. It needs to be helpful to the person who fits that, right? Every video I make has to be somebody who has a phone, they want to live stream with it, they want to YouTube with it, they want to learn how to take videos with it, even if that means they want to learn how to take better photos and videos of their grandkids, right? They're still making content with their phone. That's my audience, more specifically, mobile YouTubers, mobile live streamers, that sort of thing. But it's a very specific audience. So every one of my videos, I have to make a video that communicates with them. And when you do that, that's the magic happens when you do that consistently, and you have an entire content library that they can watch one video that helps them, then they go on to the next video that helps them. And then they can come back a couple days later and watch another video that helps them. Show up hands in the chat right now. How many, I know a lot of you are new to my channel. So how many of my videos on my channel have you watched? Have you just watched one video, or have you watched more than one video? If you've watched 2 videos, type in 2. If it's 1, type in 1. If it's 5, type in 5. I'm curious, how many people have watched my videos, and how many videos have you watched? Just type in a number. Because what I wanted to do with my channel is make my channel a destination for mobile creators, right? So if you, back to you, Steve, and this applies to everyone. So Steve's doing martial arts exercises. So you need to do everything, including how you title it, your thumbnails, everything, to communicate that your channel is to help get people into better shape who are into martial arts, right? How to train people in martial arts or fitness. That's what I'm talking about. This is the MVP right here. Evil Deck 60, the MVP right here. But you see the point. You see where I'm going with that. I mean, here, only 2, but that's fantastic. They watch 2 videos, right? Only 3, but that's perfect because it's giving people the information. They watch 1, they watch 2. And I've said this before, because I have Android videos, because I have Android and iPhone videos, I've unfortunately segmented my audience. But this number would be so much higher for everybody if I focused on one of those. If every single video on my channel was specifically for Android mobile creators, woo, my channel would probably be 2 or 3 times bigger than it is right now, and people would watch more videos. So segment to my audience, and I'm okay with that. It is what it is. It is what it is. 20 plus. I love you. This right here's the other MVP right here. Oh man, I love it. So many. 10 plus. There you go. Your first video with makeup. That's my brother's video. That's my brother's video. His first video with makeup. We're different people, he and I. Oh, that's what's up right there. Love you. Right? You see where I'm going with this? I've made my channel a destination for mobile content creators. So whatever you're into, it doesn't matter what you're making content for. You can make content for mothers. You're giving advice to new mothers. You could have a channel about quilting. You could have a channel about gaming in particular. You could have a channel about nutrition, whatever. Make your channel a destination for a particular audience so they can get all the information they need on your channel, and then make a ton of videos on it. Make a ton of videos for that. Light Motion is still in here, or where are they at? Dan. The Light Motion is still in here? Where are you at? Where are you at, a Light Motion? Hold on. Pete. Where's he at? Somebody just said Light Motion. Where's he at? It's time for a shameless plug. Hold on. Where's he at? Where's he at? I don't see him in here. Oh, okay. I thought he was still in here. It's almost time for a Light Motion plug. Hey, Zach, how did your stream go, my man? D is okay. His only flaw is liking pineapple on pizza. You got to draw the line somewhere, man. There it is. You know what I need? I need a shameless plug theme song for a Light Motion. Right? This isn't it. This isn't it. But today it will be. Ladies and gentlemen, the official channel, A Light Motion, is right here in the chat right now. If you're into motion graphics, Android, iPhone, you need A Light Motion. You need A Light Motion. And I need to get my channel and my camera in focus. There we go. Love you, Doug. Hope you're doing well, man. All right, next question. Next question is from 6 to 12 travel and entrepreneurship. For personal reasons, I haven't uploaded a video on my channel in over a year. Okay, my channel has 10 videos and 291 subscribers. Now that I'm ready to start uploading again, do you think I should start a new channel or continue with my current channel? What's best for the algorithm? Okay, so what's best for the YouTube algorithm? The algorithm follows the audience. So if you are uploading content that's still on, in alignment with what you were uploading before, I wouldn't expect many of those subscribers to come around and start watching, and they might. So what I would do is to start uploading videos again. As long as it's the same type of video, just keep going, right? If your videos connect with people, the algorithm will do what it does best, right? The algorithm follows the audience. So just start uploading. I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you upload a bunch of videos and you're like, man, these are just dead in the water, like nobody's watching these, come back and talk at that point. I can pull you up. I can look at your channel and give you some advice from there. But yeah, I would try to keep going on your channel. Doug Houston YT asking the next question. If you're reading this, it's time to close the form. You know what's funny? I did just a little bit ago. That's hilarious, Doug. But I appreciate you doing that. Blue Guns and Roses. Next question. best mic for movement filming. Like if I were decorating my Christmas tree and the camera was 10 feet away, should I look at wireless mics? Typically, I don't do this type of content, but for Christmas, I will. Great question. I would, if you can get it, if you can find the Rode Wireless Go. Rode Wireless Go. They're really hard to get right now. They have a white version and a black version. The black versions are almost impossible to find. They do have white versions that are a little bit more expensive. That's why they're still available, but those sound amazing, right? If you're using a phone or a camera, one side will connect to that. It's two boxes. One will connect to your recording device, and the other one you can click it or clip it onto your shirt and has a microphone built in, or you can connect a lavalier mic to it as well, and it works. So the Rode Wireless Go, I would look into that. I don't have a link. You know what? I can find a link, and I don't know if they're available, but I'll show you the product. Give me 1 second here. Let's see, get a link. Give me 1 second. I've been trying to get some myself. And what's funny, I almost bought some in Thailand. Rode has sent me mics, but I don't have these product links. And I almost bought one in Thailand, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'll probably get some from Rode. And then the pandemic hit, and now everybody wants these. So Rode Wireless Go. Hold on 1 second. So at least I'll show you the product, and then you can find them. You can also look at maybe B&H to see if they have them. Wow, I can't even find it right now. So hold on here, Rode Wireless Go. Oh, that's weird. Give me 1 second here. I'm looking. I want you to see what they look like. There are some brands making some knockoffs of those. I haven't tried them, so I don't recommend them because I haven't tried them. Wow, I can't even find them right now. That's kind of weird. So let me look at B&H. Give me 1 second here. And everybody's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to help out here. So Wireless Go. And they sell out pretty fast. Okay, so this one says more on the way. Okay, so they're currently, and it even says they're a top seller. And they've got more on the way coming soon. So I'm dropping a link into the chat right now. This is not an affiliate link. It just goes straight to B&H so you can see what they look like. In terms of wireless, that's probably the best wireless solution going right now. They sound amazing. Absolutely amazing. So look around. You try to find them. There's plenty of places that might be selling these online. Next question. And actually, if you order it now, you can probably get it in time. But I will give you a heads up on B&H shipping. Because of the pandemic, their shipping is not very fast. So if they say you're going to get it in a couple of days, you're probably going to get it in a couple of weeks. Survival Living, asking the next question, says, I film with the GoPro 7 Hero Black, but I can only edit at 1080p, 30 frames per second due to my Android editor app. But I can film in 4K, but I can't process. Any tips? Should I buy a new computer and edit from there? What are you using to edit your phone on? KineMaster can edit in 4K. And Doug, if you're still in here, can you edit in 4K with a light motion? Most 3D Plastic Fantasy, how you doing, man? Take care. Most apps you can edit in 4K. There could be a limitation with your phone. So you're a new channel member. Go over to it when I let you into the Facebook group. Go in there, tell me what device you have, and tell me what app that you're using, and then we can figure out a solution from there. Because plenty of apps will allow you to edit in 4K now. It could be a limitation with your phone. Or it could be a codec issue. I don't know because I've never tried to pull GoPro footage into a phone before, but I know it uses a different codec, so it could just be that it's not playing well with your particular editor. Doug from Alight Motion in here might be able to give some more feedback on that. Yes, you can edit 4K. It depends on the device, though. Right? Okay, yeah. Right on. Right on, right on. All right, next question is Monica. Monica says, I have a cooking channel with over 70,000 subscribers. All right. And I get over 100 subscribers a day, but my views are low. Any suggestions on how to increase them? Well, you got up to 70,000 subscribers, and that's no easy feat. So I'm going to take a quick look at your channel, Monica. just to see what you're doing here. Churros with 2 ingredients. How to cook beans to avoid gas. Oh, that's great. You've got some great videos on here. Okay, so here's what I would do for you. You've got a lot of subscribers, but your videos are just not hitting right now. So I'm just scrolling through your videos. Okay, so here's what I would do. I would go through all of your videos for the past 90 days. Go into YouTube Studio, look at all of your videos within the past 90 days, look at the videos that performed the best within the past 90 days, and out of those, are there any of those that are still bringing in views? Whatever those are, make more videos like that. So for example, you have a video here with 1.8 thousand views, encapsulated gelatin trend 2020 with 2 ingredients. I don't know what that means. I'm terrible. You know, if it's not PBJ, I'm not making it. But if that's still bringing in views, only 30 days old, I would make more videos just like that. Spin off. Think of how many different ways you can make videos similar to that. That whole gelatin thing, encapsulated gelatin. I would go wild and start making videos on that, right? Make more content that people are responding to, that they've responded to within the past 90 days. And if you're not getting any reaction on some of these other videos, stop doing any of that right here. This is perfect. Okay. I'm actually going to pull up your channel real quick. This is great. Over 100 subs per day. Nice. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to pull you up just because I want to show this right here. So this is what I'm looking at when I look at channels, right? So I've got her channel pulled up. Love your channel art. I'm going to come down here, and you've got some pretty low view count. I mean, they're not bad, but for your channel size, it could be better. But look at this. I'm looking for breakout videos. Look at this one right here. Boom. Look at this. Tea for menstrual cramps. 2,500 videos or 2,500 views 3 weeks ago. I would build like your next video should be other types of foods, other types of drinks that can help with menstrual cramps, because that video hit hard. So I would make a series of videos and put them together in a playlist, and I would even call that playlist, you know, foods to help, you know, food and drink to help with menstrual cramps, or natural remedies to menstrual cramps. You'll have to do the research to figure out what people are looking for. You know, natural food remedies to menstrual cramps. Do your research there, but make an entire playlist and then come up with all the different ways, all the different foods, all the different drinks. How about different types of tea? You probably just talked about one type of tea in your video. It's 54 seconds. That's probably a short, and that might be why it's so popular. But if it is, make more, right? Make more of those. Your next video down that I noticed, this one's 13 minutes, 1.2 thousand views. Gelatin with 2 mango ingredients for business. I don't understand the for business part of it, but gelatin with 2 mango ingredients. Again, we're back on the gelatin. Right, this one down here, encapsulated gelatin. So I would look at these 2 videos plus the menstrual cramp and do more. Do more of what's working and stop doing stuff that's not. But search your channel for the past 90 days. Look at this one right here. Glass jellies for beginners, how to make water jelly. Right? Are there other ways you can make water jelly? Make an entire playlist full of those. 14 minutes, 1.9 thousand views. So that's what you need to do. You had some videos that hit, they did really well. What you need to do is do more of those types of videos. Samuel, nice to see you on here, my man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, jelly seems to resonate. Yeah, gelatin and jelly, that seems to be working. So go through there and say, you got to look at all of these things, you know, look at them and say, this is working, this is working, this is working, and just double down on those things, one after another, and don't deviate. And if you start to see success, you're like, hey, people are responding to this thing. The last thing you want to do is go in a different direction. Like ride that until the wheels fall off. So if you find, okay, people are into jelly videos, and every time you upload a jelly video, people are responding to it. Just keep making those until they don't respond anymore. Next question. From Matt Carbs. How do you edit out ums? Oh, you're on a desktop. Okay, you edit out So when it comes to editing in general, what you want to do is just think of editing as you've got a lump of clay and you've just got to mold it into shape. And by molding it into shape, you're getting rid of all the excess part that you don't need. You're trimming the fat off of your video. And if you're wondering about how to get rid of you have to learn how to make jump cuts, right? Go to Google, learn how to make jump cuts. It's really easy. All a jump cut is a hard cut. So when let's say and I'm going to do an example here. So if I'm speaking and I'm talking about how to do something, and then I go on and I speak about something else, what I want to do is after I say the last word before the I'm going to do a hard cut. Then I'm going to do a hard cut right before I start speaking again, and I'm going to remove the I'm going to place those two together. It's just going to make a hard cut. It's called a jump cut. It's very popular with YouTubers. It keeps things snappy. You can use it to remove the ums, the ahs, the awkward pauses, the silence, anything that makes a mistake, a car horn in the background while you're not speaking. You can cut out anything, and it also helps with the edit. It helps keeps things snappy. Next question, Andrew Can, how's it going? What was a simple change you made that changed the trajectory of your YouTube channel? P.S. Could you subscribe to my channel? Jokes. Simple change did you make? Andrew, on my channel, I can't say that there was one thing. I can't say there was one thing because I was very strategic from the beginning, and I knew it was just a matter of time. I can't say that I was like, well, I did this and everything changed. Because when I came in, I knew the audience that I wanted to communicate with. I knew at that particular time that there wasn't very many people doing what I was doing. There's more people doing it now. But 2.5 years ago, there wasn't a lot. People were doing like, how to make a thumbnail, but nobody had a channel dedicated to it, at least somebody that I saw. So I knew there was a demand for it. I knew who I was going to speak to. I knew I just needed enough content to go out there. I knew it was going to take a while. I didn't do anything other than stay on plan. I think that was the biggest thing for me is I stayed with the message and I just kept putting out consistent videos. And then eventually when I had enough videos, when YouTube had enough data, they just started connecting the right audience to the right videos. And then they started putting me in search. And then it was like, once the lift happened, I was just off and running. I did have some breakaway videos, stupid ones like, how to turn on dark mode in YouTube. And unfortunately, those types of videos brought people to my channel who are not interested in what I'm doing. So I think those videos actually, they look good on paper, but I think they hurt me in terms of community and in terms of, having inactive subscribers. But just overall, I think the wave came just from being consistent. Yeah. So there wasn't a one thing that I changed and they go, I got to change this and it works. I think it was just coming in with a plan, being very strategic, putting in the work, giving it time. That was key. Gave it enough time. And eventually YouTube caught on to what I was doing and just, started ranking my videos accordingly. In terms of, and I was using TubeBuddy from the very beginning. So I know TubeBuddy was a very important part of my success. I've always said, and it's not just because the stream is sponsored by TubeBuddy. I would say this either way, even if they weren't sponsoring the live stream. I doing this without TubeBuddy, I don't think I would be anywhere near where I was, because by using TubeBuddy, I've been able to find opportunities inside of YouTube early on that allowed me to eventually rank very well for specific topics that I would have never known that were there, right? Like I'm looking for one thing and then TubeBuddy recommends me something else and I go, I didn't even think about that one. And I do that and I put it out there and then eventually YouTube, surfaces that video and starts showing that video to search traffic as people are looking for that particular topic. But I would, TubeBuddy found opportunities for me I would have never found on my own. So for that reason alone, you need TubeBuddy. Monica says you're the best.
Super chat.
Thank you, Monica. Yeah, so in terms of, and this brings up a great point too. So Pia says, menstrual cramp relief. is on the rise in Google Trends. And Pia, can I just say, because you specifically will appreciate this, that usually during the live streams, we talk about beards. Now we're talking about menstrual cramps. Anything is possible on my live streams, from beards to menstrual cramps. You never know. Yeah, so menstrual relief is on the rise in Google Trends. So if anybody's curious about how to word things, particular phrases, what's trending. So there's a couple things you can look at. You can look at Google Trends. You can, like, for example, let's look at this. And by the way, the fact that we're going to look for menstrual cramps, you can swap this out for anything that's relevant to your niche. So give me 1 second here. Oh, the things that happen on my streams. I see a pivot in the future where I make content about menstrual cramps. Not really, but you never know. Weirder things have happened. Okay, so give me 1 second here. Okay, so what you're looking at here is Google Trends. Let me make sure it's showing. Okay, so what you want to do is you can enter a search term. So we can go menstrual cramps. Okay, we're going to look at menstrual cramps. And you can see that right now the interest over time, it's kind of up and down, it's up and down. But we can search this. We can look by sub-region, we can look at specific cities, we can look at the United States, we can look at the entire world. So let's just look for the past, let's look for the past 90 days. What's happening to menstrual cramps, okay? But what if we did menstrual pain? Okay, so you can see the wording, and wording matters. Much less people are looking for menstrual pain, but they're looking for menstrual cramps. And there's probably all kinds of different ways that you can use this to figure out the right words that people are searching for. And if you see something that's starting to come up, right, that tick is starting to come up, then that's something to jump on that right away. You can use Google Trends. You can also use keywords everywhere. You can use Ask the Public to see what people are searching for. You can also just go into YouTube specifically. See, can you see this? I'll make sure my YouTube channel goes. Yeah, you can go to YouTube specifically and put in like menstrual. Okay, so right as I start to type this in, menstrual CR, you can see menstrual cramps relief music, menstrual cramps animation, menstrual cramps explained, right? So like you can make a video, the best tea for menstrual cramp relief, for example. And you can change this, right? I mean, you can go through and you can even look at pain, menstrual pain relief, and so on and so forth. Like, man, you could probably build an entire channel on menstrual relief if you looked into it. You see where I'm going with that. And you can use Google Trends to figure out what people are actually looking for, one over the other. And I think you can add like five different keywords or keyword phrases. Who'd you? Yeah. You know, you never know what's going to happen here. You never, ever, ever, ever know what's going to happen here. I never thought I would be actually Googling or, putting into Google Trends menstrual relief, but here we are. Weirder things have definitely happened. All right, next question. Romantic. Can you maybe one day speak on affiliate marketing and also never show or bring up my channel? Love you, buddy. So you want me to bring up affiliate marketing? Yeah, I mean, you're in the Facebook group. If you have specific questions about affiliate marketing, I'm happy to ask. You can ask your question in there. We can go into a deep conversation in there if you want. That's what that group is for. Next question is from Nasir Ahmed. Why do gaming YouTubers get paid a lot less? I don't know specifically that they do, but if you find that you're getting a lower CPM on your videos, it has to do with the companies who are buying ad space that gets played in front of your videos, right? It means that people don't have to spend a lot of money in order to place ads on top of your video. Therefore, you get paid less. I think Graham Stern just posted his TikTok. So was it a TikTok? Yeah, TikTok video of how much he was making daily and yearly from his YouTube ads. And I literally almost just deleted my YouTube channel. He's making between like $5,000 and $10,000 per day on ads. Since his channel was opened in 2016 up until now, he's made $3 million in ads. He is giving finance tips. He's giving real estate tips, and he's getting paid so much is because those companies are spending a lot of money to make sure that their ads go on top of his videos. Therefore, he gets paid more. The type of content you make can drastically change how much the ads are worth that play on top of your videos. Next question. Upon Football. How to sell merch. Merch. How to sell merch. I am below 1,000 subscribers. How do I promote that? You can create a store on like Teespring, for example, and just link out to it in your description. You do not have to rely on, so Teespring, you've got Spreadshirt. There's a bunch of different places where you can create merch, and you don't have to wait for YouTube's permission. Put it in your description. Talk about it in your videos. Let people know you got merch. Excuse me, have a graphic that pops up. I need to hydrate 1 second. Have a graphic that pops up. Let people know you've got merch down there and just link out to it in your description. You don't need YouTube's permission for that. But you do need to put a disclaimer, the FTC disclosure, to let people know that you are making money from affiliate links or in general off of links. So go over to any of my videos. Down at the very bottom, you're going to see my disclaimer. Just copy and paste that in your own video. Next question comes from CLXPP. If you play games, what kind? Okay, so I'm not a gamer. I'm not a gamer. I grew up with gaming, old school gaming. You know, I started with Atari and Commodore, and then got into Super Nintendo, like the original Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, and all that, Legend of Zelda, Contra. The most recent games that I play are Call of Duty. I love Half-Life. I like Half-Life. I like Call of Duty. Those are probably my two main games. I'll show you what I just put on my phone here. I just put this on my phone. Oh, come on, focus, baby, focus. Focus. Here, I just put Among Us on my phone. I'm trying to see what the hype is about. But I'm still practicing. I'm not sure what the hype is about. So not a big gamer. If I got into gaming, I'd probably start a gaming channel for fun. I know Nick and I talk about that quite a bit, but it's time consuming, right? Like I'm for every hour that I spend on a game, that's an hour that I could, I could be using it to make something, to create something that's actually going to generate income for me. So if that's at my age, that's important. Next question. Next question comes from Evil Deck 60 again. Who's funny? We're just talking about age. Who's older, you or Nick? I'm older. I'm older than Nick by 4 years. Next question from IUSWS. What's the best mobile editing app? Not free. Also, I use desktop and a tablet. Okay, so for mobile video editing apps, here's the absolute truth. I can tell you what I like. I can tell you what works the best for my devices. I can tell you who are the leaders in the industry, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the best for you, the best for your device, or the best. They might not have the best user interface based on how you like to do things. I can just, since you said not free, I'll tell you, KineMaster is great. Power Director is great. Alight Motion is great. Adobe Rush is great. Videoleap is great. LumaFusion is great. InShot is great. There's so many great apps out there. The trick is download them all. Download the free versions, play with them all, and see which one makes the most sense to you. Right? They all have their user interfaces a little bit different. See which one works the best for you based on your editing needs. Do you need chroma? Do you need green screen? Right? Not all of them have that. Some of them do. Some of them don't. Right? Is the user interface laid out in a way that makes sense to you? Does it cause your phone to crash? Does it crash on your phone? Does it lag? Or does it play well with your device? So find the one that works best for you. But that list is pretty much, those are the industry leaders. VN is good. Yeah, he asked for, he said not free. But yeah, you also have you have VN VN, you have VLLO, Videoleap. What are some other free ones? I'm going to look. You've got some very basic one, like I think clips even. What do I got on my phone right now? What am I testing? So you've got iMovie, of course. You've got Filmora Go. You've got Splice. You've got Quick. There's so many. There's so many. Just, download them, see which one works best for you. And I look at so many apps, like almost on a daily basis. When somebody asks me names, sometimes my brain is like, oh, which name do I pull out? Hold on here. My analytic impressions on my videos is increasing, and I'm loving it. Congratulations, man. Just keep going, dude. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nimminati girl fan. You know what we need? We need just like a Nimminati girl, like a shirt. Instead of just like Nimminati, we need like Nimminati girl. That'd be great. I love it. Oh, look at that. iMovie iOS just got a great new update. There you go. And I guarantee you that Pete has got videos on it. And if he doesn't, then he's probably going to have a handful of videos going over the new updates for iOS. iMovie, that's fantastic. All right, next question. From Big Houston. I can get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Okay, it's not a question. Or maybe you are asking me, can you? The answer is possibly. Let me look at your channel really quick. I like to believe anything is possible with the right type of content and you put in the work. You got 310 subscribers. Truck shop. So here's what I would tell you. It looks like you're doing some sort of a trucking video. You've got 310 subscribers. Here's what I would do. If you want to speed up, see, it looks like you're kind of getting all the same view numbers here. Back to work. Okay, so you're a trucker. If you want to speed things up, here's what I would do. From now till the end of the year, I would make videos that not just trucking vlog, right? A trucking vlog is just like, hey, come just hang out with me throughout the day. Make a series of videos from now to the end of the year. Teach people what they need to know about how to, let's say I want to become a trucker. Maybe I just lost my job and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should try to be a trucker, right? Maybe because right now unemployment is at an all-time high and people are looking for solutions, right? You could teach people one solution, how to be a trucker. So start, maybe your next video, just think, okay, if somebody wants to become a trucker and they don't have any idea how, make that video, call it how to become a trucker, how to become a trucker in 2020. And just sit down, real talk, sit down, turn on the camera, don't waste any time, get into it, and tell them step 1, what do they need to do? Step 2, what do they need to do? Step 3, don't go into all of it. Just give them like some baby steps to get them started. Tell them some resources, right? Give them some resources. You want to get into trucking? You need to go learn about this. You need to learn about that. Here's this website. Here's that website. Here's where you can get this information. In your follow-up video, 5 things you need to know before you become a trucker. And then tell them about 5 things that you wish you would have known before you became a trucker. Then make another video because people love lists. 5 mistakes I made as a trucker. And then be real with them. Tell them what those 5 mistakes are so they don't make those mistakes. And so on and so forth. Think about the things that you've learned that you can teach someone. Think about the mistakes that you've made that you can share with people so they don't make the same mistakes. And walk them through the entire process from going from having no idea how to even drive a truck to becoming a trucker. Like you have so much information to share with someone because you're doing it. Break it down into bite-sized content, short videos, keep it short and sweet, trim the fat, edit out all the ums, the ahs, the awkwardness, keep it right on point, make eye contact when you speak, and walk people through that process. Title every single video in a way that people are actually searching for. Like, how do I become a trucker? Right? And then mix it up with compelling titles as well. 5 mistakes I've made as a trucker. That sort of thing. 5 rumors or, don't believe these rumors or whatever. I mean, you can go wild with this. Go to YouTube, start, go to the drop down menu, start typing in how to become a trucker. You're going to probably get a drop down with all sorts of ideas. People are searching for those things. Become that person, deliver those things. If you do that and you do it consistently and people like what you're doing, you just might hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if not this year, you'll definitely hit it next year. But it all starts with learning how to provide massive amounts of value to people on the other end of to one person on the other end of the camera by teaching them how to become a trucker. Then a funny thing happens. Once you start to build a community of people around your channel, then you can start tossing those vlogs back in. Because right now, nobody knows who you are. You're just some random dude driving a truck across the United States. And I, no offense when I say this, but nobody knows you, so nobody cares about you. But a weird thing happens. Once people get to know you, right? Bring them in with help videos. Bring them in by teaching them what you know. And once you start to get a community, then people start to care about you. And then when you do vlog, people watch the vlog because now they do know you. Now they do care about you because you've given them something. You've given them information that helps them. Now they care about you. Now you can vlog. See where I went with that? That's how you go forward with that. I hope that was helpful. Hey, Patty, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. And I hope that dude was still in here. I know a lot of people are coming in and out of the chat. But Big Houston, I hope you are still in here because you can make a huge difference with your channel by doing that. Next question. Big Houston again. Oh, he corrected it. How can I get, yeah, there you go, man. I gave you the blueprint, Big Houston, if you're still in here, on how you can get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if you'll make it by the end of the year, but you could. There's nothing saying that your next video, and this applies to every single person in here, your next video could make your channel explode. You never know what it's going to be. You never know. You never, ever, ever know. Okay. I've got the form is closed. I'm going to do a couple rapid fire questions. If you get a rapid fire question, type the word in question before it in the chat. And I'm going to rapid fire go through a couple of these. My voice is starting to go. So channel members, we are not going to continue this with a channel member stream. We'll do that here within the next couple of days. You can hear my throat's getting gravelly. Gravelly? Is that the right word? Gravelly? Exactly, just like Doug did right there. Boom. Question. Hey, Susie, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. You need to do this. Yeah, so, what I just explained for the trucking channel, every single person in here who's just getting started or you're not building momentum yet, that's how you do it. Mommy Visions, Autism Family. I don't know what you're doing on your channel, but based on your name, and this is where name can be important, you obviously have someone in your family who's autistic. So you could build video after video after video trying to help other mothers, right? If you're coming at it from a mother perspective, helping other mothers who may be just finding out that their child is autistic, right? Like, I don't have children, but if I had a child and I finally find out that the child is autistic, what do? I'm probably going to YouTube. Of course, I'm going to speak to the doctors, but I'm going to go straight to YouTube. What do? And I'm going to have a million questions. And I'm going to look for them on Google. I'm going to look for them on YouTube. And there's no reason why your videos are not the ones showing up, answering every one of those questions for me, right? So everybody has so much opportunity here when it comes to opportunity to grow their channel. And you might be doing exactly that on your channel. I just use you as an example there. Question, how to engage audience in live streaming? Okay, so you want to engage audience in a live stream? That's a great question. You can do lots of different things. For example, there's 72 people in right here. 2 times throughout the stream, I asked people where they were. Where are you watching from? And we'll do this right now. Where are you watching from in the world? Let me know. Represent your city, represent your country. If you're watching from India, type in India in the chat. If you're watching from Louisiana, type in Louisiana. Let me know where you're watching from in the world. Go ahead and type it in the chat right now. Now, I already did this earlier in the chat, so I don't know how many people are going to do that again, but they might. You can also do things like if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Thanks for coming to check out my channel. Drop in a hashtag new in the chat right now if you've never been in this live stream before. Right? So those are 2 ways right there. You can get some interaction. Ask questions, ask for their opinion, get them involved, right? Involve people in the conversation and people will communicate with you. Let's see here. Take care, man. Have a good one. Question, best meal you've had while in Mexico? Ooh, man, that's such a good... Unfortunately, because of the current situation of the world, we have not been able to eat a lot of local food this time around. But I would say the best The best food that we have had here was probably guacamole. Like anytime we have, we order from Uber Eats, or every now and then if we are out and we stop by a restaurant or something like that, we're always getting like huge piles of guacamole and chips, and everybody makes their guacamole a little bit differently. And I'm just a huge fan of guacamole. So I would say something about quesadillas or guacamole. Question, how do you drive traffic to your channel? I have a mobile gaming channel. So you should probably go back and watch the replay of this where I was talking about what gamers need to succeed. Cliff notes here, you need to be one of the following. You need to be a great gamer, like you just crush the game, or you need to be very inspirational or charismatic or entertaining or inspirational, right? Or you need to teach people how to play the game, teach people how to beat the game, how to, beat certain characters or get through the maze or whatnot. Or you need to just bring something new to the table, some new larger than life personality. And of course, you just have to give it time, right? Your thumbnails have to look great. Your editing needs to be on point. You got to have all the package, man. Competition is fierce. So do one of those things. Question, do you have a remedy for that voice, or should I just do YouTube search? People will say lemon and tea, but I've just got water here. So when do you think you'll be able to go home? Realistically, based on the current projections with the increase in infections all over the world right now, I'm looking at a minimum 6 months more. Minimum 6 months, because a weird thing happened. So I had a visa. My girlfriend and I had a visa for Thailand. Because we've been out for so long, we've lost our visa. So when we enter Thailand again, we have to enter as a normal tourist. We have to start the visa process all over again. So if you and I showed up in Thailand at the same time, we would both be given a 30-day tourist visa stamp. And those particular types of tourists are going to be the absolute last people they let in. Currently, the borders are closed. Only select visas are getting in, and only a certain number of people are getting in. And now infections are going up again. So minimum 6 months. Minimum 6 months. So when this is over, I'm going to be away from home for over a year when this is all said and done. So what are you going to do? Making the best of it. Have a good one, Doug. Nice to see you, man. Go through here. First time in the live stream. Hey, welcome to the live stream. You're coming in on the tail end of the live stream. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Thanks for chiming in. I do this every Sunday. Time varies a little bit because I'm jumping from Airbnb in Mexico. So the time does vary, but I try to do this every Sunday. Hotlanta, chiming in from Hotlanta. New Zealand, Mississippi, Texas, Southern California. Not far from you. I'm actually in Ensenada, Mexico right now. 2 hours from San Diego. Pineapples, that's what's up. South Australia, that's what I'm talking about. Miami, Florida. So, right, this is a great way to get people to engage, right? Ask them where they're from. Ask them questions. Ask if they're new to the channel. Lots of different ways you can do that. Maybe you can drink some of that tea for menstrual cramps and have a gravelly throat. So here's the funny thing about live streaming. So those of you who do know that, when I stream with my brother Nick, we'll do 4 hours, 5 hours, the 6-hour live stream sometimes. We have tried everything. We've tried drinking water. We've tried drinking all sorts. We tried everything. What we did find is coconut milk and Gatorade, believe it or not. Gatorade actually keeps our throats, I know it's not the best for you, but it keeps our throats from getting so scratchy. So a lot of times during Nimmin Live, we're drinking Gatorade or we're drinking coconut milk or something like that, or a mixture. We might have some water, and we start to feel scratchy, we'll drink some Gatorade. I don't know why, but it works. I don't know why. You guys are beasts. What is a good CPM? The CPM changes based on the type of content that you make. Somebody might, there's multiple variables. One, the type of content that you make. So the type of content that I make is going to have one particular type of CPM. Type of content, if you were doing, if you're giving financial advice, you're going to have a really high CPM. If you're a gamer, you might have a lower CPM, and so on and so forth. But that's not it. Where your audience watches from will change it. So just using this as an example, just throwing this out there randomly. So if somebody's watching from the United States, my CPM might be $10 for every 1,000 views, right? Like that's not the number. We're not supposed to tell our CPM. says YouTube, so that's not it. I'm just giving you this as an example. So let's say I'm getting $10 per 1,000 views from the United States, and I get maybe $9.75 from Canada. Maybe I get $10 from Australia. Maybe I get $9 from Germany, right? English speaking countries are going to be pretty close to the same for me. But then what happens if you start going into India? That's going to drop all the way down to maybe $4 per 1,000, right? They speak English there, but it's not their first language. People spend less money for ads that play on Indian videos, so I get paid less. Malaysia, $4. Colombia, $2. Uganda, it might be $1, right? So where people are watching from makes a huge difference, as does the type of content that you make. So it's not a matter of good or bad. It's like, what type of content are you making? Now, here's what you need to do. If you're interested in the business of YouTube and how to completely maximize all of this, go follow a channel called Roberto Blake. Doug or any of the mods, feel free to drop a link to Roberto's channel. Roberto has endless videos. He even goes over the type of niches that have the highest CPM. Roberto's absolutely brilliant. And if you're interested in the business side of all of this and how to maximize this and how to run a business online, Roberto is the guy to follow. Let's see here. I'm going through. Question, would it be too bad if I change my content because I'm not feeling what I used to do? Look, if you're not feeling it anymore, change it. Because what's going to happen is if you keep making videos that you're just not interested in anymore, you're going to burn out. Now, if you make a channel pivot, you might lose people, but you also are probably going to gain a whole new audience. So just be aware that if you make that channel pivot, you are going to lose some. You might lose a lot, but it's only going to be temporary until you find a new audience. Then new people are going to get on board. So make what you enjoy. A constant battle. It is. It's a constant hydration / pee battle. Absolutely. Absolutely. Question, any tips on getting more hours? Live chats, vlogging daily. It seems my hours are not moving, but my views are going up. Thanks. You're talking about watch time hours. Yeah, go live. Go live and hang out with your community. Even if it's only 5 people who show up, that's great. Talk to them. You know, live streams are a great way to build up watch time. Go live, answer questions, engage with them, just have a good time. You know, do hangouts like this, do Q&A. The easiest way to go live with your community is just do a simple Q&A. You know, what questions do you have? You've got questions, I've got answers. And just go hang out with them, have fun with them, let them get to know you as a person. Don't try to be something that you're not. You know, if you're quirky, be quirky. If you're serious, be serious. Be who you are, and your audience will they'll either connect with that or they won't. But you can pile on watch time with that. Let me see, going through here. Question, my main source of traffic is browse features. It went down 50% to 35%. How to increase browse features? Again, if you're trying to land more on browse, more trending content, more compelling type content. You know, like if you're structuring your titles that are more towards people searching for things, that's going to offset that. Usually browse traffic is more compelling stuff. More trending type things. You're doing football, so I'm guessing you're doing football on your channel. So make sure, if you're releasing a video that's about a football game, then make sure it's something that just happened, right? So it's still trending, it's still popular. So that's what I would do. Let's see, go through here. I'm concerned that once Christmas is over, my views will drop. It seems like I'm getting most of my views from Christmas story walkthroughs only. Yeah, sure. So what happens in general is during holidays, during certain events, more people, they go to YouTube. They're looking at particular types of content. For example, I have a friend of mine who's a filmmaker, right? Filmmaker. That's why, just a filmmaker. And they've completely 100% just dedicated their channel towards filmmaking. However, an early video that they have on their channel is something about baking a turkey. So every single year, like clockwork, even though the channel is completely focused on filmmaking now, every single year, like clockwork, around Thanksgiving, that video for how to make a turkey just skyrockets in views. It comes up and then it goes down. So what I would recommend for you, if you're getting a lot of people are interested in Christmas, I would think about what you could pivot to next. So, and I'm not able to look at your channel right now, so I can't see. But if they're coming in for Christmas through Christmas store walkthroughs only, And my understanding of that is you're walking through the store, filming the products on the store. I know actually for I have some channel members who are into that sort of thing from like dollar stores and so on and so forth. But if that's the thing, then I would expect those certain sorts of spikes anytime there's an increase in shopping. What you could do in the meantime between those events, those tent pole events, they call them, if you look at a graph, every time like this huge graph will go up, it looks like a tent pole, right? Like a tent pole event. People are looking for Halloween content. People are looking for Christmas content. People are looking for this, this, and this. So in between, you could just look for deals, right? They're there for Christmas stuff. Christmas is over. Now what are they looking for? What are the next deals? Right? What events are happening? Where are the sales? That sort of thing. Without being able to see your channel, I can't give you any more advice than that because I need to actually look at your channel to see what you're doing. But yeah, you are going to lose views after Christmas is over, for sure. That's going to happen. So you have to pivot and be ready to, okay, what's after Christmas? What's after Christmas and how can I make videos for that? This is where knowing your audience, knowing who you're having that communication with and who you're having that conversation with, that's where this really comes in handy because, okay, these people are here for Christmas. After Christmas passes, what do they want next? And then you have to give them that. And then what do they want after that? And so on and so forth. Hey, I'm in Ensenada, Mexico. Hey, hola. We are soon to be moving on to, we're going to change cities here in a couple weeks. Going to check out around Mexico City somewhere. All right, scrolling through here. See if I got everybody's questions. Home decor store walkthroughs. Okay, home decor. Yeah, that one's a little bit tough. That one's a little bit tougher. Home decor. Yeah, so that's something people are definitely, okay, what else do people decorate their homes for? So you're going to have to figure out, in addition to Christmas, what else do people decorate their homes for? And you need to prepare for that. Then in the middle, you need to also think about if people are not decorating their homes for holidays, what else would that person be interested in? That might be a tough thing to come up with, but you're going to have to do your research. I would go to Google. I would go to YouTube. I would start researching similar channels to yours to figure out what other channels are doing. So if there are other channels in your niche that are way bigger than yours, right? Like find your competition, find people who are doing really well, people who are doing way better than you. What are they doing? What are they doing between those events? And then, try doing that. Big channels are big channels for a reason, right? Find the people who are leading in your niche, study them, see what they're doing past Christmas, and then do that. It's going to take some research, but you can do it. Home decor on the cheap. Yep, home decor, different styles. Yeah, I would do some recon really hard on the channels that are leaders in your niche. Question. The craft channels is recommended to do, Craft channels is recommended to do live working and talking or just evergreen tutorials. I would do both. The thing about evergreen tutorials is once YouTube does pick those up and they start giving you search-based traffic, that stuff keeps giving forever. And some videos, they lift them up and they let them go. But generally, like I have videos from 2 years ago that still just drive an insane amount of views and subscribers to my channel because it's still relevant. So if you're making craft style videos that are always going to be in style, then evergreen content, it just continues to give. And then what you do in the meantime is you mix in live streams, you mix in videos that are more compelling, more exciting, and you try to get, okay, well, here's search traffic that's driving this sort of traffic. How can I get into browse traffic, right? How can I get into browse traffic? How can I build a community through live streaming? You want to do all the things, right? But for sure, if you can make evergreen tutorials, make that as well, because that's the gift that keeps on giving. While you experiment doing other things, that evergreen content, once it starts to build momentum, it will keep giving and allow you the privilege of trying other things, even if those other things fail, because that evergreen content is just going to keep on providing for you. So all the stuff, all the above. Let's see here. Question, do you think live streams is a good way to gain subscribers? Nope, I do not. And how to write funny scripts for YouTube. I can't help you with the scripts. I'm not a comedian. Study people who are. Live streaming is a great way to, for community building. It's a great way to connect with your current audience. I lose most people I know, not everybody, but most people I know will actually lose subscribers during a live stream if it's a larger live stream. It doesn't happen if it's a smaller live stream, but if you have a pretty good turnout, there's a good chance you're going to lose people because people get upset. Moderators might have to ban them. I lose people every single stream. I don't answer their questions, right? Somebody might get snippy in the chat, and I might get snippy at them right back. Thumbs down, unsubscribe. I might not answer their question. I might not answer it in a way they like. I don't like his answer, and they bounce. So it's great for community building, not necessarily for subscribers.
Super chat.
Thank you, Matt. Oops, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. Thank you. How to Automotive. Great question there. It says, what are your thoughts on shooting videos? And correct me if I'm wrong here. You're asking, what are your thoughts on shooting videos that get the views and making money versus the videos that you like to shoot? That's a great question. Correct me if I said that incorrectly. Okay, so here's how I handle this. You got to juggle them, right? What that means is I might say, okay, I have to make certain videos for myself. Like I want to make this video, right? So here's a video that I want to make for me, and I make that video. Here's a video that I know the community will really like, my current subscribers. They will enjoy this video. Here's a video that makes money, right? It might be a sponsored video, or I know that I can get a higher CPM for this video. So this is a money video. So I'm going to make sure that I put a couple of money videos together. And then this type of video, I know it's going to drive subscribers because historically, based on similar videos like it, this particular type of videos drives growth. It drives subscribers. It drives a ton of views, right? So I break down my videos just like that. I have money videos. I have growth videos. I have videos for me. I have videos for subscribers, right? So you have to look at it that way. And I think it's a fantastic way to move forward instead of just like, do I take the money? Do I work on views? You do all the above, right? You got to make videos for you. You have to remain, or you have to keep some level of creativity to this, or you're just going to burn out, right? If it's only for the views, if it's only for the money, you're going to burn out. You got to scratch your own itch. You got to get your own personality into it. You have to do things that prompted you to do this in the first place. You got to have some fun with it. Make things that you want to make, but also have your money videos. Also have your growth videos. The more you do this, the more videos you have, the more data you have to tell you what people are interested in. Like I can go into my data and I know the videos that will make me the most money on ads. I know the videos that are going to make me the most money for subscribers. I know the videos that are going to bring me the most views. I know the videos that are going to bring me the most comments. Like I have enough data now with my channel to know exactly what each particular type of video is going to do. I even know through experience that if there's a particular video that I want and I want it to be a sponsored video, I know that this particular type of video can get me a lot of money for a sponsored video versus a different type of video, which this type of sponsor doesn't pay a lot of money, but this type of sponsor does. All right. So this is all things that you're going to get as your channel grows and you get more data to work with and you get more experience. But you're going to have all types of different videos. So you just have to learn how to juggle them. Right. That's what it comes down to. And I hope that answers your question. And that's a great question, by the way. October Scorpio, I watch your entire live stream. Look at that. High five, fist bump, hand clap, pats on the back, firm handshakes all around. Thank you. That's it. Yeah. Oh, and also to add to that, the trick is don't do too many in a row. So like for me, I know that the videos that I like to make for myself, those usually don't do well. So what I don't do is I don't do 2 of those in a row, right? I make a video that I want to make, and then I might follow that up with a video that I know is going to bring growth. And then after the growth video, it's pulled in new people. Then I do a money video, right? So you can strategically do it. Here's one for me. Here's one for growth. Pulls in a bunch of new people. The community loves it as well. And then the next one, because I've got more people now, people are waiting for that next video. Then here's a money video. It could be a sponsored video. It could be a video that's going to have a higher CPM, that sort of thing. All right. That's it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, guys, thank you. We streamed for almost 3 hours tonight. You guys dropped some amazing, amazing questions. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for absolutely every single super chat, every question. The monitors stay down. Thank you for the thumbs up. For those of you who gave this video a thumbs up, thank you to those who gave it a thumbs down. All 8 of you, but hurt people who left, people who were unhappy with the stream. Thank you for that, man, because too. So thank you for that. This video is this will be up after it processes. If you have a link, if you have a notification to this, that link will be in your email. You can come back and ask a question later. If I didn't get to your question, I will come back and I will answer questions as comments later after this poses. Again, thank you TubeBuddy for sponsoring the video. Thank you StreamYard for sponsoring the video. You guys have an amazing, amazing week. Those new channel members who joined, I will be adding you on the Facebook group if you're pending over there. And I will catch you guys later this week. Have a great one. Cheers.